to the party.
Okay, then.
I can't see myself.
Hey, there we are.
Hey.
Woo! Welcome. Thank you for joining us on this most magical of nights. As you may have noticed, we are missing quite a few people. We have
Are we missing them?
changed our
You're
group
fired.
into two separate groups now, since
You're
there was
fired.
way too many people to manage at one table, and so now we will be running 2 sessions. So for those wondering when you get to see the other awesome people, that will be next Friday. Well, this coming Friday, actually. So yeah, join us then too. Coming live from a different studio, so we'll see how that works out too. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So anyways, if everybody's ready, yes,
Hoorah.
I was born ready.
yes,
Okay.
okay.
Before we're still in the same place, right? We haven't
We
haven't traveled at all in the meantime.
No, we are on our way back to our airship.
You guys
Okay.
were at the door of the tower,
'Kay.
basically. But before you start, we do have a new character at the table. So perhaps he didn't have a chance last time to introduce himself. So Crawl, if you wouldn't mind, please excuse me while you introduce yourself.
Well, I don't have a lot to introduce. I am a Dragonborn, level 6.
Too much. There you go.
I come from
Texts are all wrong.
kind of backwoods, kind of lived on my own.
Texarkana.
Never really, Never really got into society much. I'm kind of a loner, but I appeared here and I survived a jump, and the only place to go right now is with these guys, but I don't really like hanging out with people because I don't trust them, so we'll see how long this lasts.
I'll just wait.
Okay, thank you for that
Wait, you'll
fantastic
be dead
introduction. So
I can't
it
tell if
appears
you're
you wanted to
sarcastic or
say
not.
something before
In the midst of all that battle,
Yeah.
the crazy guy with the arms that got sucked into the bag of devouring, he's the guy I've been searching for, and since he has been gone, I either need to find him or this Andral guy who was doing whatever. But my thought is the bag of devouring that went down the chasm with Okami.
Uh-huh.
I need that bag. So I need to go find the bag.
Then
So-
went down to the bottomless pit.
Yeah. So my
It's not
question
bottomless,
on
we found out.
the being able to spirit separate myself. How fast can I move?
regular speed.
Okay, it's regular speed. So yeah, I need to take some time to get off. I need to go look for it. I don't know if there is a bottom to that cavern or not, but I need to go look for it. So I'm thinking I'm going to turn into a giant spider and start crawling down the cavern, because then I don't have to worry about skill checks or anything like that, and I have 2 hours basically. So I need you guys to wait
Do you
because
need
I
to
need
crawl,
that bag.
or are you gonna do your web thing? String. If you're a spider.
I'm a spider, yeah, I can just crawl.
So as you guys are talking, if you remember last time I told you that the bird that was previously known as dead from its head explosion was once again alive, and its eyes were glowing blue. And as you're
Right.
conversing, you notice that now it is flying directly towards you with its claws out as if to attack you. It's just a raven, but it is coming directly for you.
For me or for
No, just for the group in
okay.
general.
It's about the size of a raven.
It is
It is a raven.
Distance from us?
60 feet. Flying. Shall I remind everybody of what happened last time?
Well, we went out, right?
You guys just left the door to the
We had
tower.
just yeah, and
You were in the
we got
courtyard.
out far enough to see the raven
Which wasn't very
Yeah,
far.
I
Right.
don't remember the raven. That was before.
several sessions ago. It's alright.
That was just our last.
it was-
I left off with that as our
Actually,
last.
I don't think you were here for that session. I talked to a raven, tried to ask it too many questions. Its head blew up. It died.
Mind blown.
Yeah, right. So
Well, now it's 40 feet. It's flying directly for you.
I guess I'll shoot it with my bow.
Can you turn that down, Stace? Thank you.
So I'll pull out my longbow, try to shoot
Yeah.
it.
Go ahead.
Um,
Roll.
Got 13 with one. 13, so it's a 20 for the hit
Okay, you drill the raven right in the chest.
and 5 damage.
Yeah, it goes straight through it, and your arrow just continues on in the air. The bird plummets to the ground.
What was that about?
I
weird.
want to go check it out.
Well, it's coming towards us, so.
It was.
Well, it was. Now it's falling to the ground.
Yeah, it
Oh, I
falls.
thought
and,
you said the arrow just passed through it. And it
yeah, like through it.
okay.
Yeah.
So
That was
it's-
a good shot.
I was thinking more spiritual realm and
Gotcha.
it
No,
didn't
no,
affect it.
no,
Gotcha.
It
I'm
passed
with you
through
now.
its body. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you were saying you need to go down into the pit?
Yes.
Of despair.
I need to
How
go search for the.
badly do you need to go down?
I need to
into
go
the
down
pit?
into the pit.
Okay, have fun.
So
I'm gonna go look at the raven.
Yeah, go look at the
Start walking
raven.
up to the
We
raven.
need you guys. We need a rest, right?
Yeah,
Because
we
we
do.
haven't had a rest, so I can use some of this time while you guys are resting to go do that.
Yep. I'll go and I'm
Okay.
going to go inspect the raven, figure out what's going on with it, why it's headed back together.
I would also like to remind you guys, as you left, you did walk by a whole bunch of wooden wagons with iron tires. If you wanted to check those out too.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'm going to inspect the raven.
out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I go back
Okay.
to the edge of the cavern and turn into a giant spider.
Something odd passes every single one of your thoughts.
Is this before I turn or
Except
after
for
I
you.
turn?
No, this is before you turn.
Okay.
So, besides Crawl, but Bowen's missing. You don't remember where he was. He wasn't there during the battle with Androl. He was there during Davin. But every single one of you remembers him being there. And then after the fight with Androl started, he was gone.
Do you guys remember a guy named Bowen? And do
Yeah.
you know what happened to him?
Where's? Oh, I wonder where Bowen went.
He
Well-
was the wizard. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
Pretty cool.
start crawling. We'll talk when we get back to the airship. We're gonna go look at this. We're gonna check out those
Yeah.
wagons.
We have water in the
We can talk later. Let's just hurry and get to someplace
Yeah.
safe. This place gives me the creeps.
What's I'd like to just inspect the raven, see if there's anything that seems magical or suspicious about it. I don't have a spell to find out if it's magical, but I don't know. I
You
figured
can give me an
I'm a
Arcana
ranger.
check if you want to see if it's magical.
Well, Arcana will be really fun. That's a 1 because I have a -1 on Arcana.
So you are
Too much
100%
of an angle on
convinced that
It's a widescreen.
this is
No,
the
but it's-
most
it's
magical
angled this way,
spell
opposed
that
to
you have
flat.
ever encountered, and
So it's not-
a mastermind wizard must be behind this. It's so
I'm
powerful.
convinced it's a
Shooting like
spell.
that.
It's so powerful.
Your characters.
Awesome.
This maximum
So it's
power
not
fatigue.
flat to the angle of the dice. But anyway.
This bird seems to be basically the most magical thing I've ever seen. We probably want to get out of here if everything's going to start attacking us. But you really have to go.
I'm already looking at the raven.
It's a raven.
I guess
Okay.
he's already gone.
All right.
I'm
I
going-
walk over to the wagons.
Its head is intact.
Intact. All right,
It
so it's
wasn't.
still glowing
Didn't used
blue.
to be intact. And there's an arrow through its chest.
All right,
Or a hole
through-
eyes
a hole
still
through its
glowing
chest.
blue.
Arrow-sized hole.
I want to walk over as well and inspect it.
I'm already
See
on
if
my
I-
way to the wagons.
All right, cool. We're gonna go over to this guy.
Okay.
So you want to crawl?
I'm crawling.
Okay.
I'm a spider.
You enter spider mode and start heading on down the wall. I think with the
interested in
spiders, you
making-
don't even have to make a climb check, right?
Nope.
Yep. So,
So I go as fast as I can, knowing that I need to go fast.
Okay.
And I only have 2 hours
okay.
before I need to rest. So basically, I'm going to crawl for an hour, and if I don't find a bottom or find the bag, then I'm
Okay.
going to turn around and come back.
Okay. Just fast forwarding through time, you're not going to get to the bottom within an hour,
Fair enough.
and so
Okay.
you have a choice, though. You know that
How important?
if you wanted to go down there as a spirit and see if you could find it, that might work because you could fly as a spirit.
Right.
We could take your body back.
No, my body's an hour down the chasm.
Oh. Should have thought of that before.
Did you inspect the wagons and find anything interesting?
I don't
So
know.
if I turn into a spirit,
Super awakened.
I'm still a spider, and then I have to make climb checks if I come back up because I don't have another check. So with
We could climb to the top and then head back down as a spirit if you want to. I mean, depending on how much time you're wanting to sink into this.
that's true, but I don't move. I don't move as fast
Correct.
as a spirit.
But there's no time limit.
Yeah, I don't want to take up too much time for these guys. All right, I get.
We
Jeez.
have to take rests anyway.
Yeah. All right, I'll climb back up to the top and change back into myself, and then I guess go down there as a spirit and
Okay.
just go as fast as I can.
Okay.
Wasting time.
So, yeah, you do that.
I can go. I'll go back, I guess, and meet them,
Okay.
and then so they have my body,
Okay.
and they can move my body with them, and then I can just
All
trail
right,
them back.
so we'll fast
So-
forward in time a little later for that. So that'll be what you do over the next 2-hour period. So what are you guys up to? Crawl, you wanted to investigate the bird?
Yeah, I want to go check it out.
What do you want to do?
Bird. Investigate the bird.
He checked for magic, right?
Yeah, and he said it's the most magical thing ever.
I guess I want to check to see if it was like touched or like in any way physically. I don't know, touched. I guess to.
Show us on the dog.
I want to see if I can figure out how this magic came upon it. I guess.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and roll. Give me an investigation check to see if you can detect a handprint on this creature, to see if it was touched
Me?
by an angel. No, crawl.
Looking at me.
Bam. 8 with
That's an
no.
No assistance.
Meh.
Liking
Okay.
this dice can.
It's a bit dusty. It obviously has hit
Yeah,
the
that
ground, and so kicked up a bunch of dust into its
Yeah, you see
feathers.
when
But
it's-
other than that,
Yeah, but
as
it's
you
at the edge.
as you ruffle through the feathers looking for any like
angled like
hand
this.
oils or anything like
Hard
that,
to see
you
which one
do
it's on a
see
little
that
bit,
the
maybe.
wound in its chest is actually starting to
No.
get smaller.
Okay.
It's a.
Yeah, I get that. But
You guys don't see that.
I'm gonna
I know
decapitate
it's
this bird.
lopsided, but
Yeah.
I tried,
Okay,
I tried
cool.
to get
So
the
you
corners out of it.
pop its head right off.
I was gonna use my great axe actually
nice.
to decapitate its head.
The raven.
The raven.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll. See how accurate you are to hit this 1-inch spot.
Wow.
Nice. So, do you remember those old
hit the-
commercials for like the Ginsu Nice where they'd throw the pineapple into the air and then he'd cut it in half? Or Fruit Ninja, basically. Yeah, that's what you throw the bird up in the air. It looks alive for a second as its feathers fly out, and
You
then
hit a 1-inch gap with a 2.5-inch
Yeah.
wide axe.
Yep.
Congratulations.
And then it kind of bounces up as it hits the axe blade, and then you just turn it sideways and send the head a flying.
Oh my word.
Well played.
Hashtag you're welcome.
Cool. And the body hits the ground.
Okay, I'll leave
Welcome.
that there.
All right. Awesome. Fantastic.
Awesome.
Huh. Goodness, that was awesome.
Should we take his body, Solinar's body, and head to the boat,
Is that what he
the
said?
flying ship?
Where did? Oh, did you already come up?
Well, I
No,
guess
he
we've
hasn't
got
come
like.
yet.
I guess we've
Oh, I
got
haven't?
like another
No,
hour
I
and
mean,
45
they
minutes.
Oh, right.
to
Just
catch up.
investigated the
Yep.
bird.
Okay. Well, I'm still headed to the wagons.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So you get there, right?
Yeah.
There's these wooden wagons. Okay.
Right.
You look through them.
Okay.
There's iron tires, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's about it.
Iron tires. Is
Wood
there-
wagons.
Can I see if there's anything irregular about them?
Yeah, sure. Give me an investigation check.
And what is my? Let
Once.
me see. I don't know where it's at.
Skills.
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 Investigation.
Got the skills that
Zero, so
kills.
it's 11.
Yeah. They appear to be like wagons. Some of them have cages on them, like the prisoner wagons, stuff like that you experienced back in the good old town.
Okay.
Yeah, but Just wagons.
All right, so I'm gonna be like, I think these are just wagons. I'm gonna head back to the airship, and I start walking back to the airship.
Okay.
The Tempest.
What are you guys doing?
Yep. Same.
Airship?
I'm gonna just go back to the Tempest and then I'm gonna take a rest.
And I look at the Dragonborn after he just cleanly sliced the head off of a raven, and I say, "Hey, Dragonborn, you're welcome to come with us if you want to, unless you'd rather stay here.
Where are you going?
We have an airship. We can take you wherever you want to go."
I'm gonna look around and not see anything else of. Is there anything
There's
else around
walls.
there?
You're in a courtyard to a giant castle.
Right. I'm exiting the castle. Is there anything of note for me when exiting the castle other than the airship?
No, not particularly.
Okay. Well, then I guess I will go with them.
There's the river. I mean, you're on an island in the middle of a river.
Yeah, I'll go with them.
Okay.
Cool.
Fantastic. All right, so you guys go back to the airship and hang out and wait for our good
I'm
friend
gonna-
Solnar to reappear. And then skittering towards you out of the castle, you see a large spider in the distance.
Take out my bow. Oh wait.
We saw him turn into a spider and then crawl into the chasm, right?
Well, you guys didn't go into the chasm.
No,
but,
we didn't.
Like, you guys were still out with the birds. He
we
just
did not see
walked
him
off.
turn into a spider.
Oh, we didn't see him turn into a spider. So how far away are we from him?
A few hundred yards.
And he's just crawling towards us.
I have no idea what this is, so I'm gonna pull out my axe.
Yep.
Again, and
I'll get my bow out. I'm ready to go.
I just, oh, so I'm still there, and I see this.
Yeah, you're still there. Like,
Have
did you
either
want to
of
do
you
anything
seen-
on the boat, or are you just chilling out waiting for
No,
someone
I was
else
gonna
to
go
return?
back to the ship and get it ready to go.
Yeah, you're on the ship.
We're on the ship.
Oh, we're on the ship.
have
You're on the
either
ship.
of you seen him transform before?
I've not.
We've seen him transform into a spider.
I've seen him
You
transform
have.
him into
Yeah.
creatures.
No.
I have not seen him transform into a spider.
Okay, so I saw you guys take out your stuff, and I'm like, wait. We got a druid in our party. Let him just give it a second. He
That
can,
doesn't make me feel better, so I'm
I will-
going to
I
keep
will-
my
he
great
can, he
axe
can
out.
turn into a spider. So
Well,
before he comes, hold on a second.
my axe is still out.
I'm,
though.
Okay.
I'm still gonna ready an attack, but I will say, if that's you, Solnar, you better show us.
He's like a couple hundred yards off still.
I yelled.
Jump twice
All right, what are
in
you
the
doing?
air.
Come
I
skipping
jumped
out.
twice in the air.
See, it's Solnar.
So I come up to them, and I guess I'm my
You're back
elf.
human
Yeah,
mode.
I'm elf.
Okay. Humanoid
Health.
mode.
Okay.
Anyway,
Um.
do that.
Yeah. By the way,
At least
change
tell
into cool
us.
stuff.
What was that?
Giant spider. I decline.
Well, I can see that.
So I didn't find what I need, but I need to go back. I think. Where are we? Are we resting before we start traveling? Are we on the move?
How long do you need?
I don't know.
How badly do
I
you
went
need
down for an hour and didn't get to the bottom.
How
What are your-
badly do you need whatever is down there? Will you die without it?
No, but if
it's
I
there,
can
you-
get it, I would like to get it.
How about this? We'll stay here as long as we need to, but if anything happens and we need to go, we're leaving.
Why can't we just leave if it's just a spirit that's going down there and we have his body?
Doesn't his spirit have to come back to his body?
Yes.
So he'll just be basically a.
Yeah. So
Can the spirit fly?
Yeah.
Oh,
How far and how fast?
Definitely not
How-
as fast as the airship can fly.
Right.
okay. Well, if you do come back here and we are gone, we will be back. So if something happens and something dangerous and we have to leave,
yeah.
When you go
we'll
and
leave.
just-
But we will come back to see if you're still here.
when you go just out as a spirit, do you know where your body is? Like, can you sense a pull in that direction, or are you
What?
just?
If there's a dangerous thing that comes,
Yeah.
we'll leave the area so when you come out, you could die by it.
Yeah.
Is basically
Well,
what you
he's
just
a-
told them.
he's a
And then we'll
spirit.
come back and see.
I don't know
what
how that
happens.
works. That
Yeah, me
spirit
neither.
stuff.
It's new to me too. All right.
I would imagine that if a physical
I
being
have
can't attack
great
you,
regret leaving it, but I don't know if it would if it would serve any purpose to have it in the search for him. Not knowing much about this bag of devouring.
Okay.
Like, basically, I guess, would I know anything about the workings of it if something is recoverable from it?
I mean, you can give me a check, but nigh impossible. Could always crit though.
Yeah,
No.
16. Okay.
Yeah, you know it's a bag that devours things.
Hmm?
You put things in and they don't tend to come back.
Wow, stuff.
I'm
Alright.
hungry.
I will regretfully, with a
We
heavy
have
heart,
plenty of jerky. If you
pursue
want some.
not the bag.
Yes, I want some
Okay.
jerky.
It's down in the hole. Just ask what are the guys that
Kobolds?
Kobold? Yeah, ask the chef.
But we must find Andral at some point.
He's the one that had the pet tempest, right?
He's the one that was
That was shooting
That we were-
laser bolts at us.
was it laser bolts? I don't know. He's the
Lightning
guy
bolts.
doing all the portal stuff. down
Okay.
there.
Well, I think we have to find him eventually anyway, so that probably won't be a deal.
All right.
Not necessarily
here.
a fan of that plan, but
Yeah.
I'll let you guys
Don't be a
we'll
coward.
figure that out. It is what it is. I saw a lot of people die today.
So Dob walks up to you, who was the former pilot of the ship, and then Scar takes over, and he looks at you guys, kind of counts, kind of looks off the edge of the ship, looks around, and is like, didn't go so well in there, huh?
No,
Who's this one?
we don't know yet.
He will kill you.
Just
Don't piss him
Where's Scar?
stay on his good side. Scar is dead.
I step forward and I put a hand on
His Dob.
Dob's shoulder and say, Scar fell, and he fought bravely. And you have my
you failed him!
condolences. We all
Kertelmax
failed.
Kertelmax smiled upon his death. He was very brave.
Glares at you. And then kind of walks off and goes to the helm and be like, I assume none of you know how to fly the ship.
No.
We can probably learn. We need to wait and see what Solnar's plan is first.
I just said I'm with you guys.
Okay, so you're not
All
going
right.
back? Okay.
Regretfully.
What is our heading? I don't really have a direction.
We need to just get
Yeah.
off this
Yeah, let's.
island.
We were just at a town or something, weren't we, recently?
Yeah, like 3 days flying away.
As a reminder, you guys had
Where's the map?
sworn to the kobold chieftain that you would return the
Right.
kobolds after you've learned your skills in a decent amount of time.
Okay. Did we learn those skills?
Not really.
Nobody really knows how to pilot the ship yet.
We all pretty
I
much.
think
What's the pilot skill?
Well, we've lost
Charisma.
quite a few people. We're probably gonna have to rework that.
yeah.
Work
Yeah.
out who's doing what.
No.
Captain is charisma. Yeah. Is that who the captain is?
Yep.
Charisma. Okay. Yeah. Who's got the? I guess we'll.
I got +1
Uh,
charisma.
Same.
Don, go ahead and take off and head for your guys' home,
Yeah, that's probably the best plan.
and we'll figure this out on the way.
He barks a few commands at the other kobolds, and they start getting the ship ready to go, casting off the lines that were attaching it to this wall that you guys have landed on, and then proceed to take off into the air. Turns the ship around and starts heading back the direction that you guys came from as the wind begins to blow on the poop deck of the ship.
I'll hit below and try to find a corner to take a rest in, and have high elf. I can just do trance for 4 hours, and that counts as a long rest, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that.
So we got 2 elves, a human, and a dragonborn. All right.
The
What are you?
And kobolds.
I'm
And the
a,
kobolds.
yeah.
You're a human.
He's a
Genasi.
he's a good
Oh,
Genasi.
Genasi.
Okay. What does that look like?
It's a
water person,
water
Oh, okay.
person,
blue skin.
water elemental ish.
No humans. Interesting.
I'm gonna go down and play my horn.
When you walk down into the
Slamming her.
belly of the ship.
Uh-huh.
Not you, him. There is an untold amount of wealth just sitting there. Just so much gold trinkets, gold, platinum. You've never seen this much money before. Ever. Like a tenth of this amount of wealth that's in the bottom of this ship.
I remember that's there, so I followed him down.
I don't think so. You guys just gave this guy free reign of the ship.
We sure did. He couldn't take out all of it anyway.
He
Couldn't
can't
take
go
it-
anywhere.
Couldn't really take it off the ship unless we saw it.
Well, I'm hungry, so I'm going for food by making note of where that money is.
Yeah, there's a bunch of panther bacon. Bowen left it to us.
That was nice.
So I look for the panther bacon and throw him a bag of it.
There's also rations, stuff like that, aboard the ship. They fully loaded you down with a good amount of rations. I think that's on your sheet over there.
What's that?
The amount of rations that they gave you.
3 weeks of rations.
There you go. It has been 3 days so far. So
Okay.
still got 18 left to go.
I'm gonna whip out my horn, man.
Yeah, you
Play
start
that thing.
slaying that horn. Give me a performance check,
whip
if you
this
will.
Zip this up.
Okay.
16.
Epic.
Hold on.
16 plus 42.
-1. Shoot.
15 total. It's good. Like,
I mean, it's
it's
no cup
pleasing.
of coffee.
I mean, if you're trying to sleep, it would probably be pretty annoying. But other than that, you know, the ruckus does make it so that you can't trance, though.
I need to write this stuff down. So I don't lose it.
Shut up! I'm trying to rest here.
I don't care. I'm used to being by myself, and I'm just ignoring him. He's an annoying little baby.
You don't feel tired at all,
Okay.
just so you know.
Alright, I don't feel tired at all.
Okay,
I walk. You're in the hold still, or are you back up on the deck?
I'm down near the cafeteria playing my horn.
Okay.
Playing the horn.
I'll walk down to him. I want to know more about his story. So, Dragonborn, what's your name?
Kroll,
Kroll.
what's yours?
Solnar. What led you to us on the other side of the portal?
A bunch of jerks threw me in a big hole.
Alright.
Who are these said jerks?
How'd you come across the jerks?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Should I know? I should know.
Should you know who the jerks are?
Well, not necessarily.
Because
They-
we don't.
they-
I don't
they
really have much.
captured you.
Yeah, I don't have much information as far as who they were.
Like,
why
they're not
they
gonna be
were
like,
doing
"Hi, prisoner. My name is.
Sure.
Pleasure to meet ya."
Alright. So where were
They
you
found
from?
you wherever and brought you here, or
Where-
wherever that.
They took
terrible
everybody
place
from
was.
our village. So
Where's your village? What's on the other side? What was on the other side of that portal?
why are you so curious?
Hey, we just saw like 1,000 people die. Curious to know where they were coming from and where we can track if we need to start tracking down those villains.
Hey, Helen!
Tristan, you
Say
still
hi
have
to
the
nature.
category as the
Yeah.
division. Just so you know.
I do?
Yeah, somehow it
In
didn't.
the levels over didn't change.
Well,
I mean,
Some jerk chicken.
if we're not that close yet, that's fine.
I'm gonna start playing my horn again.
Okay, and you continue playing that horn.
I just listen.
And you can't sleep. What are you up to over there, our good friend Anna Guy?
But I'm not sleeping. I'm just trancing.
Well, you can't
Yeah.
do that. It is way too distracting.
I'm trying to figure out who is going to be what on the ship. I'm up with Don. Is that his name? Don?
Dob.
Dob.
Like Dolby.
Okay,
Dobby.
let me write his name down. Dob. So I asked him, was he the second in command next to Scar?
I was first. Then Scar, you guys made him captain. I used to be captain.
Oh, congratulations. You just became captain again.
I'm getting off this thing. Way too many people die. When we get back, I'm gone. Find somebody else.
Okay. Show me the ropes of what needs to be what, so I can properly establish parts to the ship.
He takes his hand off the wheel and gestures towards it.
Okay, so I take it.
Okay, cool. What proceeds for a little while is a nice little training montage. Yep.
I'm picturing many
that's what
action shots.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. You know, he picture of you guiding the ship through valleys and mountains.
No,
and
Scar's
stuff like
dead.
that, and moving around, all that stuff. He shows you how to properly yell at the crew in order to get them to do what you want. Yeah, all that good stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then I ask him about all of the other positions: cannoneer, navigator, shipwright, quartermaster, surgeon. I just want
What
to
do you
know.
want to know about?
I just want to know the basics of each one so I can properly. I already know how to do it. Like what person needs what.
That's beyond my purview. Go ask them.
Okay. So I'm gonna wander the ship and figure out everything.
Okay. It is getting quite late by this time.
Aren't you
Like,
flying
you're,
the ship?
You're pretty tired
Okay.
because we just went through the montage of training how to be
So
a
we
captain.
have 3 days.
Yeah, you got 3 days. This is
Okay.
probably end of day 1.
All right. Dob, go ahead and take the helm. You're in charge. We're gonna take a rest. It's been a long day.
He's already at the helm.
Okay, cool.
He's flying the ship.
I walk down.
He's doing his thing. He looks at you and says,
Probably want to send one up to the crow's nest. Watch out. If anything comes.
Okay, are there any kobolds that can do that?
You guys need to figure this stuff out. We're only going to be here for 3 more days.
Okay. Well, we want to sleep first. So I look at a kobold and I say, "Can you go up there and make sure nothing's coming?"
which
So-
one would you like to speak to?
How much during the training
Which
Anyone
montage?
kobold?
specifically? Yeah.
How long was the training montage? Like, what were we doing during that time?
Like a couple hours. So
Okay.
we'll come back to that. We'll reverse in time and figure that out.
Okay. Hey, Dob, is there anybody specific that should be in the crow's nest?
Probably not Schick. He's only got one eye. Not the best.
Okay. All right. Anybody want to volunteer for the crow's nest?
Dob whispers in your ear.
Be a captain.
And I look around and I find one with 2 eyes and I say, "You, crow's nest."
Okay, yeah. He kind of looks down, starts slowly crawling himself up to the crow's nest.
Act lively, boy.
He goes like just a tiny bit faster.
All right, ship's yours. I'm going to sleep.
Okay, what do you guys want to do? You guys converse for a little while. He's still slaying the horn.
I'll go back up to the deck and
You see this guy learning how to be a
Yeah.
captain.
I observe, and I'm just kind of in my own thoughts.
The horn in the background kind of makes a nice training montage sort of background music. Yeah.
Nice. Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna get bored of that after about 45 minutes or an hour.
Okay. Do
So,
you
I don't
do
know what your
anything while
time-
you're trying to trance
I'll just.
about him playing the horn?
I mean, I already yelled at him and he didn't care about it, so I just, whatever. Not gonna talk to him about it anymore. I'll just wait till he quits. Then I'll trance.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, you play for 45 minutes, an hour. And then, are you going to sleep after that? Like
Yeah,
I
I'll
said,
take
it
it.
is getting late.
Yeah, take it.
Yeah? Gonna go 9-8?
Go 9-8.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
I'm on the deck,
Yeah,
I'm
just
just-
wander around?
wandering around until
Cool.
I feel tired or want to trance. Probably about halfway through their rest, I'll sync up with them
Okay, cool.
and rest my 4 hours.
Get yourself on the same cycle.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
It is.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
4 hours pass, your trance is done, you're still not feeling tired.
So I'll come up onto the deck. Actually, I'll go all the way up to the crow's nest and join whoever it was up there.
Yeah. Okay.
And when I get up there, I'll try to talk to him a little bit.
When you get up there,
Mm-hmm.
he's on the ground asleep. Like he hasn't been watching anything. He's just
Right.
on the ground.
He's dead on the ground or like dead out?
No, he's
He's
snoring.
asleep.
Oh, okay.
He's just sleeping.
I'll just leave him be. I'll
Okay.
just leave him be and take over watching.
Okay.
Throw him off the crow's nest.
That'll teach you.
No.
What's your passive perception?
Mine?
Yeah.
Let me see vitamin.
Jeez. 14.
All right. Cool.
I'll walk over to Dob.
Okay. He's not looking so hot. He looks pretty tired, but he's just kind of doing a little bit of touch and go action. But
Okay.
he's there.
These kobolds are tired too.
Yeah. I'll take over. I've been observing, I think, enough to absorb kind of how to just pilot, and I will send Dob. I'll take over for Dob and take the wheel.
Yeah. Flying itself looks pretty easy.
Yeah.
It's more like the takeoff and landing that really matters. But yeah. Okay. You walk over and he's like, "You sure?
Go.
All right. Don't kill us." And he.
Halinator, I tried to look for your bag. I couldn't find it.
Yeah, he walks down to the bellows of the ship and disappears into the night.
I'm flying
It's
now.
quiet.
You're flying?
The sound
Yep.
of air is gusting.
He's
through
in the
your
crow's
hair.
nest.
I
'Cause
found
the other guy's asleep. I don't know if you were here still when he did that.
Did I wake up? I went to
No.
sleep.
He went to sleep.
You gotta sleep for 8 hours.
Okay,
No,
perfect.
we're still not. We're
And
still
I'm
not
sleeping
there
too,
for it.
right?
Yeah. So about
What functionality does my body have? Like if I'm doing a task like flying and I leave it spiritually, what does my body do? Okay, it just kind of goes
it
catatonic.
can stand. Yeah, that's
Okay.
about it.
Okay, just wondering.
Yep. So about 3 hours in, off in the distance, you once again see lightning. Big storm.
In the
When
direction
did-
we're going or a different direction?
It's kind of more north, over the
What
the
direction are we
frozen
going?
tundra. You're going west, going to the west, slightly north, slightly, but mostly west. But it's well north, over in the frozen wastes beyond the spine of the world.
I will not look directly at it, but I will keep an eye in that general direction to kind of know what's happening with the lightning, kind of like a peripheral vision.
Yeah.
If it's looking like it's getting closer.
How far are we able to talk? Are we close enough?
If you yell,
Okay. Look directly at it.
Look at it. Look at it.
I will talk to him. You're a girl, aren't you? Her. And yeah, be like, does that look like it's traveling, or is it stationary? Keep an eye out for it.
I can't tell. I'll keep an eye in its general direction. But don't look at it. Remember what happened to that other guy. That cowman thing.
Manatee?
Yeah, that one. The guy who was like all axe brains and all brawn and no brains. But he could. Oh wait, I didn't see that.
Flying.
cool.
Yeah.
The rest of the night passes without event. The storm appears to be keeping itself up north, doing its own thing. Doesn't necessarily move around like a normal storm does. You see it kind of change direction every once in a while, but the sun rises gently to your back and begins to illuminate the sky. So day 2.
All right.
Hey, it's Randy.
Hey. I will, as the sun comes up, I will gently nudge the kobold who's up in the crow's nest over there. Whoa, hey, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, I wasn't sleeping. I was meditating.
It's
I
look,
could see through my eyelids.
Look, it's,
yeah,
it's totally
yeah.
fine.
Okay, bye.
No,
And
it's
he just
fine.
starts crawling down the ladder.
He's like, yeah, good watch. Yeah, it was really nice talking to you.
I get his attention and I flag him over.
You see him kind of hang his head down and drag his feet over to you.
If you ever sleep on a watch again, I throw you off this ship.
He looks over the edge. He looks back at you.
Probably better odds.
And he walks off.
Oh gosh, we have a suicidal kobold crew.
All right, so I'm gonna stir awake.
We all
Yeah,
good?
Rest.
Yeah.
I don't trust these guys. They're too alpha of people, but I've noticed that these kobolds seem more of a inferior race, or not quite as like they wouldn't be hiding malicious stuff as much. So I want to go find one that I think I could trust and get information as far as what's going on, why we have this money in here, what this story with this ship, and who these people are, because I don't want to hear from them who these people are.
Okay.
And I want to be more nonchalant in my investigation.
Gossip is so much more reliable.
Seriously.
Yeah. So you do see, in fact, a kobold walking down the stairs coming from up top.
Okay.
When you stir. The other kobolds are in this area, but mostly all asleep.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna. I'll wait till he stops wherever he's going, and then see if I can't.
Yeah. He walks over to where the food storage is and starts rifling through the rations and getting some food.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna walk up next to him and look for drinks or different rations. And
Are you walking quietly, or are you gonna just like bumble over there?
I will be discreet.
Okay. Yeah. You give me a stealth check.
Almost bounce.
Is that a 20?
I think it's 18.
Doesn't show up.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
18.
18. Yeah. Okay. You walk up beside him, and he still hasn't noticed you. He's just bumbling through, trying to find some rations to munch down on.
Okay. Well, I'm being stealthy, but I do want his attention, so I will kind of clear my throat lightly, or just whatever. I will get his attention, but
Yeah.
nonchalantly.
Yeah,
He lights
turns
the
back
kobold's
around
hair on
again.
fire because he's a dragon. Oh man, I'm so sorry.
Sorry, I scared you there. You seem a little jumpy. Why are you so jumpy?
No. You.
No, you have plenty of rest.
He looks down to the ground, and
You're part dragon?
I am descended of dragons, but I'm humanoid.
And do you eat kobolds?
Only when they're naughty.
No, not me.
Well, good. I was hoping to get some information from you then, if I could tickle your ear.
Ask.
I just want. What's going on here, man? You guys look like bazillionaires on this ship, and you got a huge airship.
Oh. Yeah. Scar? Do you know Scar?
He
I
never
have
saw
one on my
Scar.
leg.
Oh. No. He's another kobold. Yeah. He killed a dragon.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, all that golden stuff. Yeah. He got that for these guys. He used to lead this whole group. He was the captain of the ship.
Scar did?
Scar did.
What happened to him? Where is he?
Apparently he died. I'd be aware. I
How
think
long
they-
ago
I
was
think
that?
They killed him. Just yesterday.
Wait, where were you guys going?
To that crazy tower where
Why were you going there?
the blue in the sky.
So, like, you're a moth and the big light drew you in?
I don't know. I was just doing what I was told.
Okay. Sorry, man. Hey, I'm just trying to get some information. I'm just hanging out. How's the rations? You find anything good?
It's all kind of junk, but it works.
You want to try some of this jerky I got?
Carbs.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Alright,
I'll
give him a
toss
little
him,
jerky.
toss him enough to make him happy.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, I think they were trying to kill somebody. I don't know why or what they did.
Do you think they were trying to kill Scar, and that's why they took him in there?
They just seem to carry death around them wherever they go.
That's what I was afraid of.
True.
I'm scared.
What's we're heading back to your people, I hear.
Yeah, yeah.
What are they like?
Kobolds.
Okay, well, I haven't spent a ton of time around them.
Nice. We eat lots of mushrooms. Our chieftain loves a good smoke. Yeah. Real good smoke. There's actually some around here somewhere.
Yeah, I don't partake in those types of things.
Okay.
Different from you.
Yeah. We're trying to create a kobold community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that look like?
Right now it's kind of small. It's in a caldera.
What's
in a
your
mountain.
vision for your community? I mean,
As a safe refuge for kobolds around the world. We are enslaved around the world. Kobolds do not deserve to be enslaved. Free, yes.
yeah, I agree. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to know. Is there anything on this ship that maybe you could tell me that these other guys aren't aware of? Because they seem to be pretty full of themselves.
This is a people who just gave you free passage on
He
their ship.
gestures to you.
Okay, I will follow.
Okay. You follow him, and he goes to the very, very back of the ship. And he finds a little wood panel and opens it. And you see a small little rock. It's glowing. He's like,
This is where the magic comes from. Flies the whole ship.
Interesting. He gestures in appreciation and
They don't know about it. They're not 100% sure why it works, but it does. If we need to get out of here, we'll pull it. And we'll run. These guys are bad news, man.
he gestures in agreement.
He just wants to kill us.
and he closes the wood back up.
Okay. Doesn't seem. I think that seems like a good
Like an
conclusion
unbiased
to our,
opinion.
To our, no, I'm just saying good conclusion to my conversation.
Yeah. All right. What do you guys want to do?
I'll just stay in the crow's nest for now. Just kind of keep watch, I guess.
Okay. Cool. The storm's still out there, doing its thing. Nothing exciting happening with it though.
Actually, I will come down to find some food after, the sun's been up a couple hours or something. I'm interested in trying to strike up a conversation with a kobold. So if I see one, I will try to talk to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and also the kobold that talked to you, his name was Croak. He would have introduced himself.
Roke.
Croak.
Okay. Have you come back up yet? Or are you still sleeping? And a guy.
I figured
How far are we?
I woke up and I'd come up and I see you and
Okay.
there, and I was figuring I'd converse with you.
Okay.
So that's what I was gonna say after this whole.
Yeah.
And I
There it
probably saw him and the kobold under the decks because I was there. I walked up through, but I
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah,
really,
they were just talking over by the
Yeah.
rations.
I didn't really make note all that much. I just saw him. So
Do I run across the kobold while I go
Yeah,
down to get directions?
absolutely.
Okay. So I'll see if I can find one that's not really, I don't know, occupied, and just kind of address it and be like, "Hey, how are things on the ship while we were in the castle?"
Yeah, you walk up to one of the kobolds. He's standing over by the guns and kind of looking over them, checking them out, with like the giant crossbow, the anti-Drake crossbow, and making
do
sure
have
that
one of
everything's oiled and working pretty well. And yeah, you walk up to him and he
Hey,
kinda-
dragons.
dragons.
Not much.
Not much.
the
You
blue
are welcome,
thing
my friend.
shot up into the sky and then disappeared.
It went into the sky.
Yeah.
Does it have anything to do with the new star?
I mean, it's right where it was pointed at.
Interesting.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Do you know?
I don't know. I have my suspicions. It seems like something really bad went afoul. Several of our people died, as you noticed, including Scar, and we were not able to defeat the wizard or whatever it was he was killing a lot of people, and we couldn't stop him. And astute. I'll just, yeah.
Well, good on you for trying.
It
You
wasn't
seem like
enough.
a good person. Scar trusted you.
It wasn't enough, and I'm grateful for Scar for finding me and rescuing me. Even if I didn't like him forcing me to swear allegiance to him. I just wanted you to know, I know you guys are probably grieving Scar as well, and, well, I'm sorry I couldn't save him. And I'll walk away.
Scar's a wily one. We'll see what happens.
I'm pretty sure I saw him die.
I've seen him die 4 times.
I'll just. Can I tell if he's lying?
Sure, go for it.
Okay.
Give me an insight check.
Insight? Alright, insight. Okay, I'm not totally
Fail.
useless on insight. That's an 11 total.
Doesn't seem to be lying.
Alright.
Seems to be telling the truth.
Well, I hope he comes back. Until then, maybe you should show me how to run these guns sometime.
You got time right now?
I don't think anybody's in the crow's nest.
Daylight, we're fine.
We're in the sky. what are we gonna hit?
I don't know. Sure. Show me how to run these guns.
Okay, cool. Cut once again to a trading montage.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
What is your strength?
Not very good. Well, actually, no, it's pretty good. It's +5.
So 20.
Wait.
Can't
No, that's
even
the
strength.
saving throw. Sorry, strength is +2.
Okay.
Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can handle the cannonballs. They're a little heavy, but
Right.
you're able to grab them and kind of walk
You-
around with him. He shows you how to properly pack like a powder load and then put the cannonball in and everything like that. He even lights one off, and loud boom kind of startles everybody out of nowhere. You just see a cannonball fly off into the distance. He kind of
And-
chuckles to himself.
Gwen finds that immensely fun.
Yeah.
She just thinks that's incredible. Can we do it again?
He looks at our good friend Solnar. Are you giving him any sort of look?
I'm eyeballing him.
Probably not.
All right.
After the blast, anyway.
All right. Fine. And then I'll
Name's Craw. What's yours?
Craw. I'm Gwen Thiel.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Formally.
Teal is gun running.
What's your name? What's your
know
name?
it. Craw.
Craw.
Is that the same one that talked to me?
No.
Mine was
Nope.
Croak.
Croak.
Okay.
Kral was the one that was friends with Rothgar.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And a guy. Is he up to me yet? Have we traded or
Yeah,
anything?
you guys get up there.
Okay.
Sport
During
training
our
montage is
during
going
our
on.
conversation, we need to get the trust of the Dragonborn or something. He's very
Yes.
standoffish and he is
Yes.
not in his element.
Covfefe.
and
You
he
guys
was-
converse.
Kramaga. He was not. I didn't get much out of him when I tried to casually approach him. So
Okay. I
I don't
was
know if you have better better skills.
I was thinking first, we need to talk about that whole thing with you and the whatever that thing was that was killing everybody when I first showed up. Why you need the
Sure.
why you need the the what is that? The devouring,
The
the
bag
bag
of
of
devouring.
devouring, and
Kami's bag.
and why you're looking for. Is that the guy you were looking for?
I was looking for the guy with all the not the wizard, whatever he is, right?
Yeah.
We don't know what he is.
Not
Not the
him.
guy killing everybody, but the guy that one of the monsters was. Yeah. So I'll relay
Okay.
my backstory on where I'm searching
Okay.
for the guy I'm searching for, and
Because I honestly have no idea where we're going or what we're doing.
yeah.
That honestly scared the bejeebers out of me. I'm really afraid of going back and doing that again.
Yeah.
We barely escaped with our lives.
Yeah,
Jeepers.
we were unprepared for a situation we had no idea going into.
Yeah.
So
And so we need to be a little bit more prepared, I
Agreed.
think.
It's like a pot of
Um,
soup.
But I was going to ask you if you. Let me see. What is your charisma?
one.
1. So I have 1 as well. I think we should probably gather all the kobolds in here. And I didn't see what happened to Scar. We might want to let them know what happened.
Did anybody see who saw him?
All of you guys kind of saw him. He
Okay.
was
Yeah,
in the
just
middle
in
when
the
the
middle,
shit
yeah.
happened.
I just
He
saw
was
him.
disintegrated by Andral.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't see. You said he was dead. I came and you guys were fighting, so I didn't know. I just knew he was gone. That's not a bowl of soup. That's
It's a bowl of
coffee.
coffee.
That is coffee.
Bowl of
An Alaskan
Oh, it's so hot.
bowl of coffee.
Bigger than his head.
So,
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's.
and then we can talk later, like
Okay.
tomorrow, because we're still going to be in the air from what I hear. So,
Yep.
Okay.
Is Dob with us?
Yeah, Dub comes up. Kinda
Some kind
so
of
did you-
ship
conversation
whistle
and
or
just
ship
stands by.
something, right? That says everybody on deck.
Bosun's whistle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can play it.
Would this?
He's
who would
got
be
it.
in charge
Dob's
of that?
got
Got,
What
got
is?
it.
What was? Because I'm the shipwright. That's why I've got everything.
Yeah.
So would that be me that does that?
Would be the captain that would draw the attention of the full crew.
Okay. I guess we don't necessarily have a captain because we don't really know whose charisma
Captain,
is
yeah.
what. We don't really know these guys, so I guess we'll give it to Solnar.
Okay.
So you convey what you want to Dob, and he was like,
But you're
hands it to you.
Here's the
you're
keys.
Standing. You're what is that? The acting captain.
Okay.
We'll call you acting captain
Sure.
because you're the surgeon. You've got plus
You got
4
the-
wisdom, so
The heels.
That plus 5 wisdom.
a plus
The
5.
heels. The heels.
Leveled up, punk.
Yeah, so you blow the whistle, I assume.
Do I have any
Okay.
clue what that means? I don't think I do.
With the whistle.
Yeah.
No, you guys wouldn't.
Okay.
Well, you
Have I-
see everybody else coming up on
Yeah.
deck.
Is this during the training montage or after?
This would be. We'll call it after.
Okay. I will
What a
have been
training
heading
montage.
up to the crow's nest, so I'll just kind of stay on
Going
there.
ahead
Oh.
right now.
There it is.
That's
There you go.
So annoying.
Blown.
You guys hear that, and you see
What
all
happened?
The lovely kobolds come up and start gathering up by the
One spoonful. of
fantail of the boat.
I'm gonna go up as well and stand off. And just kind of observe what's happening.
Rather standoffish thing.
Okay.
I will. Since I don't see, I know you guys have been talking, but I wasn't part of that conversation. I'll just go. I'll try to go stand next to you.
All right, I convey story of what we know, what happened in there. The wizard, well, we'll just call him wizard for lack of a better term, not knowing anything about him. Scar's death was disintegrated, as far as we could tell. Lightning, shield, force field, multiple people dying very quickly. New star.
New star?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
Did
about
you
that.
notice that?
You didn't notice the new star? That was at the end. The lightning, the blue
Oh, yeah,
bolt
yeah,
thing
yeah.
created
Okay.
the new star.
Got it.
So, convey all that. Scar's death was
Heroic.
regretful and heroic and all of that. And
Don't forget to say.
we need to regroup and figure out our direction. And we will return. We're going back to their village or whatever. Was that kind of the consensus?
Yes. Kurt, and I say I salute and I say, Kurtelmax smiles upon our journey and smiled upon the noble Scar's death.
Okay. Kobolds seem subdued, sad, but
Okay.
Yeah, send the kobolds back and then keep these guys here.
Yeah. Yeah, so return to your posts, all that stuff. And then I'll try to get these two guys, signal them, come over here.
yeah, yep. Kobolds all get back to work as you command them. Start barking orders.
Well,
You do
sorry.
notice Dob is still standing there since his job is to pilot the ship.
yeah, I'll let him pilot and we'll kind of go off on our own.
Okay.
So, we need direction. We need to. My long-term goal is to go back and find. Did we know? Yeah, we heard Andral name his name during that whole course of things, so
yes,
we know what to call him.
Okami called him Andral
Okay.
and seemed to have some sort of knowledge.
Right. So we need eventually red-eyed guy.
Hey, red-eyed guy! Look at that guy.
All right.
Look at
So
you.
I relay my intentions of eventually we need to go back and find him. How we do that is
Happy birthday tomorrow, redhead guy.
Hey!
so where we go. I don't know. I don't know yet. But
Okay,
eventually
cool.
we will have to deal with him again. So
Okay.
we need to be better prepared.
First, I want to apologize to Crawl. I'm sorry there's been a lot of quietness. We lost several of our friends at this battle, and I told him everything about the battle, why we went there, the giants leading up to it, Scar, his role, and why he died, when he died, his whole thing with Gwenethel. I kind of filled him in on everything.
Give me, what are your guys' passive perceptions?
14.
18.
Me too.
Yeah.
You're 18?
I'm in the middle of something.
That's tolerably okay.
14.
Okay.
Should be able to.
Solnar, you notice one of the kobolds kind of acting weird as you're talking to Crawl.
Okay.
And then he notices you notice him, and then he just goes back to work.
Okay. Is it the one I threatened to throw off the ship?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I'll make note of that.
You're 14 as well.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I guess what we're saying is, if you want to help us fight Andral, who was killing all your people and somehow you survived, you're welcome. Or we can help you go wherever you want to some degree. And as you saw below,
What-
there's a lot of money.
Yeah.
You could probably have whatever you want.
Whatever you need, just let us know what you take so I can keep note of it. Because obviously we're not going to use it all, but it was there, and it was it was our dragon horde.
We don't know yet.
What?
So I
I don't know.
still completely distrust these people, but notice they opened up to me and are attempting to bring me in, so I want them to think that I am,
Oh, you're one of those guys.
you know, like starting to come into their fold, although I still am highly doubtful of them.
Okay. Cool.
And by the way, this is our ship, the Tempest. You saw that nice mural on the side was painted by Scar before he died.
Where'd you come up with that name?
That storm over there, don't look at it.
Yeah, that storm that you can hear. Don't ever look at it.
It's
But-
kind of sort of a possessed storm. It'll hit you pretty hard if you look at it.
So you named your flying ship after a storm?
After the encounter
It's a
with
long
the
story.
creature inside of this storm,
You
and
think
it
that,
survived.
have you ever thought of naming your boat Iceberg?
Iceberg?
Mm-hmm. Just
Why-
wondering.
Why would it call iceberg?
Yeah, until I was frozen in ice for
Just
about
wondering.
2 millennia.
If you're with us when we get our next ship,
You can name it
you
Iceberg.
can name it. I like it.
or
If we die
Whatever.
and you're the last one, you can have the ship and
That's
go
right.
off the iceberg.
Just wonder why you name your ship after a very threatening thing to you. So
that's a great
Remembrance,
question. Why did we
fear.
do that?
Remembrance.
Fear. Tempests frighten us.
Well, if you don't mind, I'm gonna head back up to the crow's nest and see if there's anything to see up there.
would you mind if I headed up there instead?
No, I don't care.
I'll go up there and look around.
Yeah. Be careful.
Keep an eye out.
If you need a break, just holler.
Sure.
I'll go back to the guns and crossbow. Did I learn the crossbow or just the guns?
No,
Just
you,
the guns.
yeah, you learned
Okay.
the crossbow.
Okay, I'll just head back over there and kind of look things over and I don't know, talk with Craw about them.
Okay.
Try to see if there's more I can learn about how to take care of them,
Yeah.
etc. Or just watch them or take
Cool.
over and do it.
I haven't slept yet or anything. Am I feeling tired yet? Okay.
You're not feeling tired.
I know. There's something going on.
You get up and you see a kobold, your friend, just kind of sitting down in the crow's nest, not really doing anything.
Oh, he's up in the crow's nest?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. What you doing up here?
Staying out of sight.
Why? Is it the captain?
It looked like they were conspiring against us. They muster us and then send us all off and have some sort of secret meeting.
You picked a good friend.
Secret meeting?
Wow.
What do you think they might be planning?
Probably to kill us. Like they killed Scar.
Why would they want that?
I don't know.
And you know that
Do you
we're...
guys have anything of value or anything that they want from you?
Well, I mean, that's Scar's treasure hoard down in the bottom of the ship. He killed the dragon.
Yeah. And we told you that whole story.
Yeah, I don't-
We told you that we're going back to their...
There would have been one objective voice in that conversation.
What, Dob?
No? Gwen?
I guess
Oh.
he
Gwen
followed me up
completely thinks that Scar slayed the dragon.
Yeah.
And you guys all backed him up
there. So
when
this-
Scar claimed to slay the dragon.
Well, Gwen was there when we were talking.
Yeah, so he would have been a dissenting voice on that opinion.
Oh, we probably would have laughed. Me
yeah.
and
So
me and
you would have seen
Solnar.
that.
So
wasn't-
I've been
I
up
wasn't
there
there.
with, and he affirmed what the kobold
I wasn't
said.
there
Yeah.
with the dragon.
Okay, so I believe,
Oh.
I now believe that Scar killed the dragon, and this is his ship and money
Yeah.
Oh, well,
with
Can't-
a
shouldn't-
legitimate.
wouldn't we have solved that during that conversation?
No,
Well, I would have.
We
I would have let him know
He
everything, and I would have
has
said
sworn
it was
fealty to Scar, and you guys have all backed it up. And so now you're going back on your word.
did they say that they had killed the dragon?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
we were
I didn't
telling
catch
him.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna retcon that now.
Okay, so
Well, I mean,
we're-
I would just assume that you wouldn't agree with that.
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. If I had caught that, I would have said. I thought you said Scar killed the dragon.
Yeah,
But you were getting a
rewind.
drink of water when we were talking about that part, so
Right.
you weren't actually.
So rewind back
You went
to the
down.
conversation.
You went downstairs for some water for us while we were talking about that, and so now.
So we. I would have.
Yeah.
I would have reiterated.
You're not up there.
What?
You're
no.
not up there.
Oh, I thought we rewound to the conversation.
No,
No.
that happened.
Nope, that happened.
You
It's
seen
done.
anything
Oh, so you
happen
didn't
from
say
up here?
anything,
I guess
What's
not.
up?
huh? Oh,
What do you
fair
see?
enough.
You see anything happen from up here, or are you just hiding?
Just hanging out.
Oh, well,
There's a big storm off in the distance. We're in the sky. What are we gonna hit?
If the dude killed a dragon, how on earth would we be able to kill him?
okay. Well, I guess I'm going to do as much of a thorough view of the sky around us, and then I'm also going to be more watching the people beneath than the sky around us.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Also, you would have noticed when you got on the ship, just to throw this out there, there is the painting of Scar on the side slaying a dragon. That is on the side of the ship.
Oh, brother.
Good. Which makes me doubt their story more so. These barbarian
Fair enough.
people who are bringing death around them and
Yeah.
flying on somebody else's ship and offered all of the treasure that I want.
Yeah.
But sure, okay.
All right.
I believe.
What do you guys want to do?
I don't care. Well, we need to figure
flying
out.
towards the kobolds right
Yeah.
now, right?
Yeah. Just gonna continue flying.
Yep. We need to talk about the bag of devouring, and
Yeah.
I turned the monitor down, Stacy. See.
Oh
your
yeah, there's
baby
one
is
giant
crying.
golden statue laying around. Because. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Why?
Golden statue. I don't
Rothgar
remember.
had to have it.
Rothgar had to have this gigantic golden statue, and he brought that back on the ship.
Yeah.
Alright.
I loved Roth.
Oh, rock.
So that's on the ship.
All right. So
Fine. Oh, are we conversing?
Yeah, we should probably talk about
Okay.
the bag of devouring.
I thought we did that already, but all right.
I don't know.
During
why
the
we did
during the time where we had the four of us down there.
yeah, he told you why he wanted to go get it.
why I wanted to go
it.
get
Oh,
it
why
Because
did you
of
want
Davin.
because of Davin.
Because of Davin.
And
And did
Why do
you
you
ever
want
tell
Davin?
me why you needed? Because you never told me why you're looking for Davin.
His mother found me. So you don't remember my whole backstory? Solnar's backstory?
I don't.
With
Um,
okay, so
I'm not
Davin
sure.
was a character in the last campaign.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, he was one of the things got sucked in the bag of devouring. So my character was with Davin in the Weeping War, Elf War thing way back when. He
Bag that devours things.
yeah, he was my cousin.
Okay.
He didn't know that, but I knew that based on family because he was a half elf, so there was some tension there. After he died, his mother came and found me and said she wanted to know what happened to him because she didn't know why he died or anything like that.
Oh.
So I took it upon me as a quest to try to find Davin.
Try to find Davin.
So we found Davin, and Andral had him, and he was this crazy six-armed beast thing, and got sucked into the bag of devouring, which is why I wanted to go find the bag of devouring, just in case there was some way to
Get him back.
get him back.
Do you really think there's enough of Davin left
Yeah, I don't know.
after having 6 gigantic tentacles stuck out at him and whatever?
Don't know.
Okay. Well,
body. You don't know.
very well
I
then.
understand.
So I am now sidetracking that quest, knowing that that's probably he's gone for good, and now I am searching the reason, going the next step.
I'd assume that we want to learn more about bags of devouring. I don't think.
I don't think there's much to it, but
Yeah, I don't think there's anything that is going to get that bag of devouring from that bottomless pit.
yeah,
So it's probably there, going to be there for a while.
maybe
If
I'll
we
go back
wanted to
later.
go back
But,
and get it.
so yeah, now my focus is Andral.
Andro.
Okay, so we just need to find out where he went.
Where he went, where he's from.
Okay.
I'd like to
And
figure
Andral-
out where he is from because he didn't tell me. Like, because he came, from through the portal, but he
Uh-huh.
didn't. He wasn't forthcoming.
Right.
That was our conversation. I don't know if you got that, but
He wasn't forthcoming about
So-
where he's from and what he's doing. We'll find out.
Yeah.
I think we'll find out. And is it just me and Solnar again? These guys kind of
Yeah.
went up.
Mm-hmm.
So
we
you would
can
see these guys conversing about themselves. Just saying.
we can find out at the kobolds lair.
Can I hear much or just the general?
Just- yeah.
Okay.
We can just talk to him more about at the kobolds lair.
Are they?
Because I would prefer if he has a destination, then we can drop him off at his destination.
yeah.
But I don't know him, so I don't really want to keep him here, especially with all of our stuff.
Are there any kobolds near their conversation or in their conversation?
So we'll just talk to the chieftain and see what he says. And because we're gonna take the ship. He said that we're gonna have it.
Yeah.
'Cause that was the agreement, correct? And we drop off the kobolds and the ship is ours. And
Something like that.
yeah, from what I remember, that's what it was. So maybe he'll be
Whether
able
the story goes that way, who knows now?
to, yeah, who knows?
Yeah, I want a map. I want to see if I can get a map. We got a map somewhere on the ship, right?
I'm a map. I'm a map. I'm a
And
map.
then
I'm a
see
map.
if I can get your attention.
Praise ye the Lord.
See if you can point out where you're at from the map.
Yep.
Praise ye
You guys
the Lord.
got a map.
Okay.
Let me pull the map up. It's gonna take a second. I got the spinning whirl of death.
Nice.
There was a printed out map. I don't know what that happened to. Did you?
I
You don't have it?
don't think I ever saw it printed out.
It was
That's
like
like a
printed, it was
scout
like a
time.
drawing or something.
No, we had
Oh,
an
that was
actual printed map that you guys got from the kobolds that you guys could see the area from.
Oh. Did I keep it?
It's in your notebook.
I don't know if it's in my notebook or not. I don't think.
That doesn't look like a.
No, none of these are it. I don't think.
No.
These are previous
So many of your trainers.
D&D encounters. What? I bet you it could be in the desk. Give me a second.
So I'll call to Kroll.
I'll just look down in. I'll just look down.
Alright.
Nope, I don't got it.
You don't got it.
So it must have left with somebody somewhere.
Okie dokie.
Bummer.
Every interaction I have with them, I think, depends on their charisma.
Your
if you
face.
would, if that makes sense.
Your butt.
Sure. Yeah.
Because so it kind of depends on the way in which he
If we're convincing
calls to
you.
me. Yes, whether I'm going to be. Maybe if she did that.
Who has the horn? I don't remember who had the horn. I don't know if it was in our stash.
Scar
or
had the horn.
Scar
Scar
had
had
the
it,
horn.
and he was disintegrated.
It was disintegrated.
So we do not have the horn anymore.
It's gone.
Is that Jason?
Jason.
Oh. Yeah. I thought he was the white Okami.
I know. He changed. That guy died.
So this is your guys' map that you kind of had in
Okay.
general. It was a bit more narrow than this, but this is the castle that you guys were at on the island in between the river. The caldera that you're going to is right up. No, sorry. Oh yeah, right up there. And the Tempest is more up here. This is kind of referred to as the spine of the world that goes along this.
You need to get me that map so I can
There's
put it
so
on the
many
screen.
Wheel of Time things pulled from that map right there. And things you just said. Anyway, moving on.
What, Spine of the World? Come on now.
It's a very
Spine
common
of the
theme
world
in
is very-
books.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the spine of the world
The
is
castle
always a
on the
thing.
island and around the two rivers.
Yep.
What, Two Rivers? That's not.
Okay.
Were you able to see it?
But you weren't able to get him to come look at the map, right? Yeah.
No.
So
Who, me?
that's where you were.
Castle
You guys are
Hall.
going over
I
here.
got the map and I was
Flying
calling down
that
to you.
direction.
Or calling out
Okay.
to you.
This is where you were originally
I'm-
from. That's
I'm
Faerun
kind of
as
done
well.
up
That's
there.
where everything started.
I'm done up
Okay.
there, so I'm actually going to come down now, and
And I'm up by Dobbs flying, right? I'm kind of
Yeah,
standing
so
Dobbs
up
I'll
by
kind of I'll go to his vicinity. Not because he convinced me, because I was coming down anyway.
Yeah, of course.
Dobbs. Sure. You just tell yourself that.
Two Rivers Tobak.
So I say, we only have the one map. The ship only has the one map.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have the map. I say, hello, Krull. Do you happen to know, you know, is your village, you from a village? I don't know. Is your village or town on this map?
You definitely wouldn't be from this area of the world.
Nothing looks
There's not
familiar.
many dragonborns up here.
Okay. All right. We need better maps.
Yeah. So
Do you have any map making skills?
computer hacking skills, bow hunting skills.
I'm just gonna shake my head no.
Okay.
Do you have any destination yet? Did you any place you needed us to drop you off?
No.
Maybe I don't know where I am.
Yeah.
I guess when
The
you guys
Cobalt
find
Village
when you
will-
guys find a better map, then
Yeah.
that would help me.
Cobalt
Okay.
Village will probably have better.
Okay.
Probably
Yeah,
have
we're
a
headed to the
map
Cobalt
somewhere.
Village because of previous conversation, dropping all the kobolds off.
So they don't know I had a conversation specifically with what's his name?
Croak.
Yeah, Croak. No,
Okay,
he's
so-
kind of like sitting down in the crow's nest.
So,
it just
since
looked like
he
you weren't
has-
there.
Since you struck up a conversation with me, I'm going to say, so what's the deal with the ship and all this money?
We.
I thought we already talked about that.
You told me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Am I not there?
No, you kind of wandered off. I thought.
So how
he
do
called
I
him over.
how do I respond to
fair
that?
enough.
Because I wasn't there during the dragon fight.
I'm doing a training montage.
How do you want to respond to it? You weren't there.
So yeah, we've been on this quest following all these things, and we came across these kobolds, and they offered us this, and we were working with Scar, and he
Scar, your leader?
he was an addition to our group. He was never our leader.
Is that his portrait on the side of the ship?
Yes, as far as I can tell. Yeah, he painted it. He was he was what's the word? He was proud of himself.
Hmm.
He was a good guy, but he was very no, that guy had no fear. That's for sure. He would just dive right in, and
Good way to
So
describe.
what are you doing with this ship, and I mean, what are you doing after you go back to the kobolds?
we are going eventually. We need to learn more about this Andral person and be better prepared. We went in underprepared for whatever that was.
He was the best of you.
So we will determine. I don't know if that storm up north has anything to do with him or not, but I have a feeling something in that storm is where we will be headed long term. So we are gaining more information about what just obliterated half of our team, half of our
Like, is there
party.
an immediate threat to you? Like, what you just want to be a
Curious.
hero? What are you guys doing?
I don't know of any immediate threat to
Jump,
us.
Jason.
So why are you? What's the point of heading with this Androl thing or the storm?
Okay, so I'll go back through the whole story with Davin and all of that, and that's why I want to be pursuing Androl. Whether our party is along with that as we learn more, I don't know.
Okay.
So right
I'm
now-
done with my questions. I will linger for a time in case there's any other information he wishes to convey to me.
Do you have family?
Do you have to let it linger?
No,
Your
nobody
family-
I was close to.
Nobody you're supposed to. Okay. Well, we are. You are more than welcome to stay with us for as long as you feel comfortable.
I'm just gonna walk away now.
Fair
I
enough.
see the conversation end, and I walk over and I say, "How'd that go?
Steps.
Do we trust
He-
him with all of these? You know how big the horde is, right?"
Yeah, I don't know. He's not threatening. He's not aggressive, which is kind of odd for a dragonborn barbarian. But no, I don't know what to expect from him. I don't know. You know,
To note lore-wise, he is a brass dragon, and so not of the chromatic dragon, so he would be most of the time considered good.
okay,
So,
yeah.
Chromatic Dragonborn.
I told him.
no, he's a metallic dragon, not a chromatic. So chromatic would be like red, blue, white, and that's the evil category. They bow to Tiamat, the dragon queen, while the metallic dragons bow to Bahamut, who is the platinum dragon, and so they're considered good.
So yeah, I just relay that. I told him he's welcome to stay with us as long as he feels comfortable, and I have no hesitations on him yet.
Okay. Well, he'll get more information, I'm sure, when we get back to the Kobold Village. More training montages.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just gonna kind of learn every job, kind of be the jack of all trades, so that you can eventually teach people that come on the ship. All right, cool. Yeah. What are you guys gonna do?
Oh,
I'm not feeling tired yet.
Hmm?
I'm not feeling tired yet.
I will.
Vetted.
He's been
I've been
vetted, right? Let's see. What were the other roles? I'm on the ship. Sorry. Quartermaster,
Gunner.
Crow's Nest, Cannoneer.
We
So while
oh,
they're
yeah,
doing
we should
whatever,
probably establish
it's
that.
clear they don't really care about me specifically, or they don't have any expectations on what I'm going to do. So I am actually going to also be kind of going and chumming up with all the kobolds and learning how the
Yeah,
ship
speaking
runs.
of that,
Okay.
I was.
But not really like so they know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not hiding it, but I'm being discreet.
I called Gwen over.
Yeah.
Which one of these are you good in?
Well, they already showed me how to run the guns, but was that a map I saw over there? Was that a map? Did he have a map?
Yeah, we showed you the map. You were in that
Were you?
conversation.
So how
Oh,
does
he was.
that?
She.
It was just you and I, and then he came down. I don't remember where you were. So.
Okay.
I wasn't
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah,
showing
I'll show you the map here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The map.
How do you guys? How do you know where you are on this thing? And is there anybody who knows how to like? How do you know which direction to go?
I'm assuming I was trained.
Nope, you haven't been trained by that one yet.
Who does that? Who tells you which way to go?
The navigator.
Who's that?
We don't have one. That was Okami.
Oh.
Unfortunately, he.
So
Does one of these kobolds?
So
know
when
how to
we
do it?
went to the castle, we went towards the sunrise, and now we're
Oh.
flying towards the sunset.
We know
Do-
basic navigation, but
do-
not intense navigation.
Do one of these kobolds know how to do all that?
We have a basic crew. We have
Hmm.
before each kobold had a job, and
Oh.
we learned from them.
GPS.
Do you think one of them would know how to like know which way to go and all of that? Because that looks really interesting to me. I don't know.
Can you
I'd
take
like
over this conversation? The child calls.
So I'm gonna try to find out if there's a kobold who knows how to do navigation and learn it from.
Yeah. There was definitely a kobold who was helping out with Okami and the navigation stuff, and you don't see him anywhere.
All right. Great. Who's the
I know how to read maps, right? Because I was in
Who's the-
military.
who's
and all
the-
that, so
You can read maps.
who's the boss? Who's the captain?
I am right now.
You are.
I'm
Okay.
acting.
Who would? Can you find out where the kobold who knows how to do all
Navigate.
this is?
Gob, which kobold is your navigation kobold?
Ah, Croak.
Croak.
Crow.
He's in the crow's nest still.
You don't know where he's at.
Find Croak.
All right. So I'll ask out Dub. Do you know where Croak is?
You just came down from the crow's nest. Croak
No,
was up
you
there
were.
now.
I didn't
You
go
were
up
up
there.
Oh, you didn't go up there.
No,
Oh.
I haven't been up there with Croak.
Okay.
I'll start looking for Croak and ask around. I'll just ask the first kobold I see. Where's Croak?
He kind of smiles and kind of gestures upward.
He's up there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, climb up to the crow's nest.
Okay. You see Croak just hanging out.
Are you Croak?
Yeah.
Oh. Can you show me about the maps and how you know which way to go?
Kind of glares at you.
Please?
Kind of busy.
You look busy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You look real
I'm navigating.
busy. Okay. Well, do you mind if I watch you?
Sure.
All right.
And kind of
So-
lays back again and just kind of looks up at the sky.
So, how do you know what mountain is what?
Ah, don't care about mountains.
Okay. So, how do you know where you are on the map?
I don't care.
So, how do you know which way you're going?
I know where I've been.
Okay. Where were we? Can you show me?
I don't care about maps.
Okay. Can you show me which way we came from?
Yeah.
He points to the back of the ship.
All right. And where's
Ask a
And-
stupid question.
and where's the
Yeah.
where
we're lost.
where are we going?
He points to the front of the ship.
Okay, what's out there?
Sky?
Okay.
For sure. Probably some mountains down below us.
Okay, but how do you know that's the right direction?
Travel this place a lot.
Okay.
Read
So
about the
do you know
clouds.
what anything is around here? I'm just
Yeah.
gonna pester him with questions. and we could go on and waste our whole evening, or
Yeah,
we could
mountains,
just say, I'm going
sky.
to pester him with questions for hours.
Yeah, and he just gives you the most ridiculous answers.
All right. Cool.
Just laying there, watching the sky.
All right.
Doesn't seem bothered at all by you just sitting there. He's just chilling, enjoying himself.
All right.
Like
I'll just
it
keep
almost seems like
asking.
he's feeding on this a little bit.
I'll just keep asking.
Did I miss anything?
Sounds like an answer you
yeah,
give.
yeah, totally.
What'd I miss?
He's talking to.
I'm talking to Croak. Croak is giving me
Making lots of
absolute
progress.
baloney.
Okay, croak. Trying to. Well, I shouldn't know this, so I don't write
So we're
down
like a
things
day and a
I'm not
half
supposed
out
to know.
now.
Yeah. You guys want to keep doing this, or we can fast forward?
Let's fast forward.
Well, yeah, I'm going to spend cursory amounts of time
Yeah.
getting profession,
And I'm going to
Ship.
make note a lot
everything.
of the things that he's doing.
except he isn't
Because-
seeing lots
But
of what I'm
are
doing.
you
'cause I'm
actually-
being nonchalant about it?
Are you actually going to be able to
Especially
learn
the nonchalant
anything
things,
from
'cause I
that-
don't trust you
from-
very much.
From
Say it
Croak?
again.
Are you going to be able to learn anything from Croak?
I think Croak likes me and would probably share anything he wanted with me.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. But I think I'm learning something from him.
Oh yeah, he seems to
Well,
be
actually,
giving you tidbits
actually,
of wisdom.
can I tell? Because, like, if he's like messing with me,
Yeah, go for it. Give me a insight check.
inside. Oh, that's
Boy.
an 8 total.
He seems to be
Cool.
like he's not lying to you about any of his answers. He's just being
Yeah,
a
going towards
bit of a
fellowship.
turd.
All right. Too short, too far.
Too far.
All right, cool.
Him and I are going at odds. I want to roll off who's doing better at whether I'm hiding.
Okay,
What
so
I'm
you're gonna
doing.
do you want to stealth around the ship and try
That-
to be nonchalant, like out of the corner of your eye, watch people doing stuff?
No, like I'm
gonna get
being
involved.
nonchalant in the way that I'm going to other people and kind of trying to be out of the way, but he's thinking that he's catching everything I'm saying, and I don't think he is.
I'm just.
He
I'm
would
making-
see you like walking
note.
around and working with them, but he wouldn't necessarily hear like what you're talking about or anything like that. It's a small ship. He's gonna see you
Yeah.
working on the deck. if
I
that's
just
what
want to
you're
know
gonna
where
do.
you are. Like when I see you doing something on the ship, I'm just like, okay, he's doing that. And then I go back a little bit later, make sure you're still doing that. If you're not doing it, I walk around until I find you, and then I'm like, okay, now he's doing this. And so I'm just making note of where you're going and what you're doing.
But I don't like that, and I
But
would
if-
be hiding my stuff from you if you're pursuing me in that
So like
way.
as soon as he like
are
you
on
spot
my
him,
ship.
would you like drop your stuff and just like kind of walk off?
I wouldn't drop
whistling
because
on
that
the
would be
deck?
more obvious, but I would be. I am being discreet.
Yeah.
In, especially if somebody's purposefully looking for me, I'm kind of like
Nice.
avoiding that.
We are literally going to
Attention.
divide the party.
I'm playing
You
the
would think-
character
yeah,
that
no,
was
yeah,
there,
absolutely.
so I'm
You'd
just
think-
being who
Would
he
this
is.
guy not think of, I am on this guy's ship, and there is a lot of money here? You think that he would be a little wary of a new person that he doesn't know?
Apparently,
Being on
he's
his own
very,
ship.
very wary of getting thrown through a fiery pillar and surviving miraculously and finding a bunch of people killing people.
Right.
And then inviting him to come on a ship with a ton of cash on it.
Okay, well,
I mean, they're both people have a lot.
You have to
of reasons
understand,
be
I've
aware.
only known you for 2 days. Is really what it comes down
I
to
think
at
it's
this
day and
point.
a
Oh,
half
I know.
at this point,
So-
but yeah.
That's
just-
and
I'm
I'm
just-
There has been a very convincing alternate story weaved
Yeah.
by Croak.
okay.
That we don't
that.
have party of.
And there's a picture on the ship, and honestly, he would
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to figure out whether
Yeah.
I'm
might
going to let you on the ship
confirm
when we
it
get
to
back
a degree
to the,
too.
Because I may not even let him on the ship anymore.
No.
So, okay. Well, we'll see how it plays.
Cool.
So I may kick you
So
off
we'll
at
just
the
do that
kobold place.
Till we get to the Kobold Village.
Okay.
Kronk. Wrong.
All right. Yeah. So we'll fast forward. You guys kind of all learn the various trades of the ship. The only one that's not taught is the navigation, and
To me, but to him, he learns
to
it.
anybody besides our good friend Crawl. He's the only one that is taught anything about how to navigate. He teaches you how to read the wind, read the sun. He definitely knows his stuff, and he doesn't really need a map. He shows you the map for your sake, but he can just kind of tell where he's at by how long they've been traveling, the wind, and where the sun's located. And so that's how
Does
he
the
kind of does
tempest
his
ever
thing.
get any closer to us? at
Nope,
all?
it's staying north. It's
Okay.
not bothering you guys.
So I make note where it's possibly at, so I can check out that area on a map.
Yeah, you look at the map, and it's like
So we know where
the
it is on
entire northern part of the planet appears to be engulfed by this storm.
the map. Okay. Do I know where?
It's big.
Yeah. Do I know what's there?
I mean,
Or what it was
frozen
geographically.
wastes,
Okay.
ice.
So
lots and
basically, we
lots of
just
ice.
need to find somebody who knows.
Yeah, it's not
What that
Earth,
is.
so there's actually ice up there.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not Earth.
Global
a
warming.
little bit of
There's no
ice left.
vehicles or anything like that
Yeah,
to
it's not
pollute
Earth.
the environment.
So there's no
Okay.
polar ice cap melting.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it.
So there's actually ice up there.
Yeah.
Ba-dum-ts.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
Santa's up there.
But
Oh,
everybody
wait, it's
kind
not
of gets
Earth.
a general feel for how to do the jobs. By no means are you guys experts
Proficient.
or anything like that, but
That'll work, except navigation.
you wouldn't get any minuses to your rolls, but you probably wouldn't get any bonuses to them
Okay.
either.
All right.
So I'll walk up to Carl and just express my appreciation for his learning. You know, to me, he looks like he's trying to be, what's the word? Not productive, but adding, you know, his skills to whatever we're doing here. I'll just express my appreciation for him.
Does Solnar trust me at all?
Sometimes.
Since we've been since the very beginning of this, you would think that we'd develop a little
Yeah,
bit of a
there's a little
relationship.
bit of trust there.
Since
I don't
we-
like you very much, but
Oh,
there's trust.
fine.
So we're gonna fast forward. You
I
guys
thought
go
that there was a
through.
little bit of like camaraderie there.
Well, there is some, but
You're a druid,
sometimes
and I was
you
like, oh, I like
yeah.
druids.
You guys
sometimes
go
you
through
run
one
away
night.
too much.
Go through the next day, and it's now the night of the next day,
Okay.
and you're getting very close, like going to arrive within the next few minutes, probably. So, and that's probably where you're having this conversation
Okay,
with Crawl.
cool.
You still have not slept. You don't feel tired at all. You're fine.
Do the rest of us know this? Notice
I don't
this?
like you either.
No, because you're sleeping.
We wanted men.
And he never really slept. He's an elf as well, so he was
Yeah.
always
Right.
trancing. And so,
But did I ever trance? Okay,
I mean, don't need to.
okay.
Feel
So yeah,
free.
I'll have that conversation with him, and as I'm walking around with all the other people, you know, kind of getting the ship prepared to dock or whatever we're doing. So, thank you.
Okay.
Me gonna break your own.
You guys dock the ship. Kind of shows you. Dob goes over directions about how to properly cast the lines over in order to secure the ship to the ground and all that sort of stuff, and kind of teaches you the general piloting skills that are required in order to land the ship. And he does pretty decently well
And we crash.
at landing the ship.
We all die.
I mean, it's not an impressive. Like last time when the ship was landed, you guys did a little drift and landed. Did nothing this time, just straight down and boop, touched the ground, and cast over all the planks in order to get down on the ground. And Croak is out of there.
When I want to backtrack just a hair. When he expresses appreciation, I basically want to say like, hey, I was wondering if I could go through the treasure, see if there's any armor or things that would be of use to me before I just go through it, even though they say I could take whatever I want. So, hey, can I go
Yeah,
see if there's anything down there that might fit me?
there should be something.
Okay, so I want to go look through it then.
Okay, yeah, there's armor. It's fancy. It's nothing like magical or anything though. It's just armor.
Is there like a ring of power in there or anything?
Shoot. All the magical stuff is gone.
How about a one ring?
Just regular stuff.
Okay.
Like there's gold rings. You can probably put like 12 rings on each finger if you want to.
Are your fingers that long?
I'm not into shiny things like that, but I do want some money, so do I have a pouch or something I can throw some money in?
Yeah, you got a little pack. How much are you taking?
I don't know.
Because you might not be
What's
coming back.
I'm gonna take a reasonable amount.
Okay. Well, I'd probably come up to you and find anything good.
I don't know. What do you think I should take?
Well,
This is my bag.
let me see. How much did we get?
You guys
How much-
feel the boat kind of
Yeah, we pretty
touch
much.
down to the ground. So at this point,
At
you
this
guys have
point, I've
been
been
on the
around them
remember how
enough that
much we
I've
took
tried
in
to
pouches, lot.
make them
Well, we
feel
have a lot
comfortable
on the
with
ship,
me, even
but
though they know
we
I'm
don't
standoffish.
know
I
how
don't
much
think-
we need.
I don't
want
think
them
we
to be
split it out to
comfortable.
every people
They
at
do,
all.
Yeah.
So
He's
what's,
Dragonborn. He could
what's-
probably carry it.
What's a good amount that I would think to give him? Like, because we got tons of money.
4 or 5 platinum.
100%.
So,
Whatever.
You wanna take-
Let's go 20 platinum, 50 gold, something like that. What else is there?
okay. I mean, there's platinum, gold, silver, copper. So I'm just. This is amongst us. My character
Yeah.
would know. This is how much I'm going to give you. So if that sounds good, I just grab.
There is also a giant golden statue
Yeah.
as the Hail and Ailer.
Why do you
Yeah.
guys have this statue in here?
I tell him the tale of Rothgar. And Rothgar was an amazing.
You guys hear a high-pitched kobold scream
I'm gonna say you sound like an asshole.
just as you
So-
begin telling this story.
And then I'm like,
No, they know
and
Scar.
then I grab 20 gold and 20 and 50
I'll
Or
rush in. Did you guys
20
hear that?
platinum, 50 or 50 gold, and then I give it to you, and I'm like, here, I'll mark this as I'm giving this to you. Is that enough?
Sure. Whatever.
Awesome.
Did you guys just
and
hear that scream?
And then I start.
Yeah, my guess is the kobolds know Scar died.
I run up.
Oh.
and-
Except I probably wouldn't be down there.
Well,
Shit.
I've not been to this Cobalt City, so I have no idea what's
Sure.
going
Yeah,
on.
you saw Croak get off and then start walking towards the village.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we might want to go and have a word with the chieftain. And so I kind of.
So this is a Cobalt
Gather.
village, right?
Ye-
Are we going to be safe?
Oh yeah, this is the Cobalt
Yeah.
village where we got this airship from.
We're
Okay.
we're
So-
well known here.
Yeah, we're known. And then so we come
Do
off
you
the ship.
mind if
all
I
of
take
us.
some money?
I'm assuming you're coming back.
There's a very odd
Probably.
noise coming from the village.
Huh?
There's a very odd noise coming from the village.
Mm,
So we gotta go, guys.
Yeah.
We'll
Oh.
talk about this in a little bit.
I'll grab a couple handfuls of gold. Let's say 20 gold.
You have to tell me if you're gonna do that.
I'm taking 20 gold.
Are you gonna take 20 gold?
I'm taking 20 gold.
Okay.
I
You're
think
gonna
he's
have 20
taking
gold.
20 gold.
At this point, with all you guys doing this stuff down in the bottom of the ship,
Yeah, we start.
you would notice while you're up there, the chamber starts to glow blue.
Chamber.
Where the village is. If you remember, you land in the Caldera and then you go into like this tunnel, and there's the giant chamber.
Where the village is.
Yep.
Okay. I will
Kevbot!
I will yell to them that are below deck to get their behinds up here now.
So I run up.
there.
Very convincingly.
I run up and I look out, and what do I see?
You guys just see the
Popcorn.
blue.
on the
The
apron.
blue. Is that the same blue?
That's a
that the
blue
same
that I
blue?
recognize. And it's coming from where?
where the village is.
Where the village
Where we
is.
have to go. Yeah.
And so, and I was like, I just kind of, I think we should probably go check this out.
Or
just
should
in
we
case.
just leave?
No, we shouldn't just leave. These are friends.
All
We
right.
need to go and see what's going on.
Okay.
We need to get off the ship. And then I kind of heard him off the
I'll,
ship.
I'll walk with them
Yeah.
as part of them.
As you
And-
guys begin to get off the ship, you see. Trying to think who would remember them. I think you three would remember them. I think.
I was never at that village.
Okay, then you wouldn't remember. You see Kruthix. No adults, no large Kruthix at all. Just the smaller, but there is a mass of them. Just coming directly out of that tunnel at the ship.
Oh, the things that crawl through
The tunnels.
Yep.
the tunnels?
The creatures that we tried to kill, that you guys tried to kill off.
Right. And
Oh,
so
we
they've
did.
invaded the village?
So
Is that what we're assuming? That they're invading the village?
You see Kruthix. What do you
They're
do?
coming out of the tunnel that the village is located into.
Oh.
okay, pause. Since I haven't rested, do I have all of my skills and stuff back?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
So I.
What are these things? Are these part of the
These are
Kobold Village?
Krufix. We have fought
We
these
fought them before.
So why are they here?
I don't know. We need to go see if
They're
what's
all
going on here.
glowing blue.
All
Do
of
we
them are
have to
glowing
go
blue.
in there?
Oh, they're coming to us. So at least let's try to get away from the ship as much as we can.
Away from the ship? We have cannons
Or
on
get
the
back
ship.
on it.
Oh, we do have cannons on the ship.
So I kind of run back to the ship. We need to.
There's just a stream of them coming out.
Yep, we're going back to the ship.
Let's go.
They're all running directly.
Thanks,
towards you
Kevbot.
guys.
Okay,
He just swipes in front.
I'm starting to cast off.
We need. We're casting off. That's probably not a bad idea.
Did the
What about-
kobolds get off the ship?
The only one that got off was Croak.
What about Croak? Where's Croak?
I don't know where Croak is.
Croak is
Did
gone.
Croak leave?
Croak took
Yes.
off.
Croak
We
took
need
off.
we need to turn about so we can use the cannons on those whatever those ugly things are.
All right, let's go. Craw, come help me.
Yeah.
So I get Craw and start loading a cannon.
All of them are not helping you do any of that. They're all casting lines off.
Okay.
They're pulling the gangplank up. They're casting lines off. Dobbs barking orders and getting the ship into the air.
Already a cannon.
Even as you're walking up the plank, they're like pulling it on board
Yeah.
and trying to get back into the air.
And I tell them, come about, shoot, bring the cannons, aim.
Have you guys seen World War Z?
Yes.
It's like that when you guys start to get into the air. Like
great.
they
They
start
start
piling
piling.
up onto each other and
we're going-
trying to get to you guys.
First shot needs to be to blast that tunnel.
So I'm gonna hop straight onto one of those cannons.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Blow the tunnel. Collapse
You
the
want-
I heard
tunnel.
him say,
At
I heard
least.
Sonar scream, blow the tunnel.
Aye, aye.
And everybody heard them say
Okay.
that.
I'll aim straight for the tunnel.
Oh, are
Right.
you on again too?
Yep, I'm on a gun.
Yeah, give me a roll for the cannon. You get no bonuses to it because you guys
Better
aren't
think.
Don't shoot.
great with it yet.
And I whiff it.
No, there's only
really
one
hard.
cannon. Like,
3 and 6.
Oh, there's only one?
There's only one cannon.
Oh,
There's
there's
a
only one?
cannon
Okay.
and there's the bow. If
Oh,
you're gonna shoot
okay.
the Dragon Slayer bow at it.
We do have a
I'm
jury
not gonna
depth
do
charge.
that. I didn't realize you were on
What?
the
If
cannon.
we're
I
if we're
A
going,
jury
Yeah,
rig.
that's what he said
We
as soon
have
as he
depth
got
charges.
he
Oh,
got
my
on
bad.
the ship.
Yep,
He was like,
we
I
I'm
thought
doing
you were
it.
saying. Okay.
So
Okay, never mind then.
So
Ready a depth charge.
Yeah, I'm yelling at our death charge person to throw him over.
Do we have one of those?
Yeah, I've got it written on there. Jerry rig depth charge rig. Yeah,
Nice.
depth
Nice.
charges. So we
Alright.
have
Dump
depth
it.
charges that we're throwing over.
Yeah, Craw's over there slowly pushing them off, putting one off the side, and he basically destroys the stack of them that's creating, but they're still
Nice.
pouring through. Your cannonball just smacks right into the wall. You don't even think to like lower it. You just you're in like freak out mode, and it just slams directly into the wall and falls to the ground. It crushes a few Kruthiks, but they're
Alright.
still just piling through that tunnel.
I'll load it up again.
Load it up.
Okay, where are my
So
cannons?
I don't care whether he likes me, and I'm actually going to knock him off of the cannon and say, "Get off of that thing and take it over."
Are you gonna contest it? Or are
with
you
that
just gonna let him
terrible
take
shot.
over?
I guess not.
Give me that cannon. I can shoot.
Okay. So it takes a few
All
minutes.
right, prove it, and I'll pull my bow.
Yeah, it takes about a
Oh,
minute
sorry, was
to
that my first
reload.
roll?
And so you gotta
It's a nat 20.
put the powder charge in, put a new fuse in, grab a cannonball,
Nice.
everything. And so by this point, the room is completely restocked with crew sticks. But yeah, you just drill that tunnel right away. The roof collapses on it, and the passageway
Yeah.
into the
We'll worry about
the
that
Kobold
later.
Village and the world-renowned Rothgar painting or carvings is now closed.
Nice shot.
I will try to shoot a couple with my bow, I guess.
Yeah, you're fired at the cannon.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
There's. I don't know. Is that gonna be effective? There's how many
If you
are?
guys
I mean,
are
if they're
hanging in
climbing-
this caldera, they're climbing up to you. They're stacking themselves.
Yeah, we're still rising, right? Do we come
Yeah,
out
we're
the
still-
top or something?
I'm assuming we're still going up, and they're
Okay.
just kind of below us. We've got more depth charges. I'm
How
assuming.
many?
It doesn't. It just says we
Okay.
have a jerry rig depth charge.
I think you just had one.
Just had the
We got
one.
one.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, okay. So.
that was made with the alchemist fire that
That's
your
right.
last character had
Right.
bought.
Oh, fair enough. So
So we're still rising. They're still
Are
rising.
they a threat at
I'm
this
saying-
point though?
I'm saying-
Because we closed it off and
There's
we also
enough of
blew
them.
up.
The
I'm
entire
saying-
ground is crawling with them.
So I'm saying move away, and then we start drifting
We're gonna leave.
downhill. They're going up. We're going to go this way,
Okay.
so they would have to fall over.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah.
what happens.
So
to
you
us.
get up out of the caldera and then start to scoot the ship off.
Yep.
How far away are we from them?
A good amount of distance.
So we're
like
just-
you can't really see into the caldera now at this point.
No, the ones climbing. Am I too far to use my dragon breath on them?
Oh yeah, way too far. That's only. And you're on a wood boat. Just throwing that out there. Just casting that line.
Is he perceptive enough to know it's
So we're safe. We're safe away. I go over to Crawl, and I just kind of say, "That was a nice shot."
I'm just gonna nod.
And
That's
I
just
say-
All right.
and
That's just what I do.
kind of
I guess-
kind of look at Gwen and I say, "I think you should be our navigator. I think we got our cannoneer."
All right.
And I give him a big smile, and I say, and I just kind of walk away.
Yeah. Good shot. And I just wander off, I guess.
I felt a little camaraderie from that exchange. Although I still don't really care about you as people.
It's a tough crowd.
Yeah, I just and before I kind of leave, I just say, and if you don't have to limit yourself to the 20 platinum and 50 gold. Anything that we have is yours.
I know.
Okay.
So
I walk away.
is the village in a cave? Like, is it enclosed?
Yeah. So
Okay.
the caldera is where the ships landed.
Okay.
And you go through a tunnel, and then there was a large cavern
Okay.
that the village,
The
was,
village
in.
was in.
And so you know
Do
there's
we-
other passages to get through it that the Kruthix has made.
Right.
That's how you originally got there.
Right.
Not there.
But other than that,
No.
Okay. As
So-
we're up above it, do we see any spire of blue light or anything? Nothing out of the ordinary now.
No.
Okay.
So I will. Actually, I won't. I wouldn't have wandered off. I would have turned to these guys. So you guys have been here before, right?
Yes.
You fought those things, right?
Not that many.
Yeah.
What happened?
I recognize that blue.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that
From
whoever-
the castle or the tower.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that whoever is controlling the blues took over that nest and decimated that kobold
Yeah.
village.
All right.
How is that even possible?
I have no idea. I don't know what this blue magic is.
Have
Yeah.
you seen this before?
We
And
saw
wherever you're from?
I don't really know what happened on the other side. So,
Nope.
like I said,
yeah, we were taken prisoner.
Yeah, I mean, we told you guys the story. I think
Yeah.
we told you guys the story of the menagerie and everything that we
Yeah.
saw.
Up in the
with blue.
menagerie.
Up in the menagerie.
every single time.
Up in the menagerie. Hurry. So
Well, where to now?
I kind of look at Solnar because
I know.
I don't really have a heading. Do we need to figure out? The only thing I know is that we know that storm has something to do with it.
Can we
I
tell
think-
anything from the rest of the kobolds' response, or like what's?
Yeah.
I mean, they have to be responding to this in some way at least. Their
Yeah, their home is
homes
they seem very
there.
upset.
Do they know what those creatures are, or
They have
why they're
no
that
idea
way?
what
Have
they
they seen them
They've
that way
seen
before?
Kruthix before.
But have they seen them that way before?
Nope.
So they basically don't have a home now and probably have no direction. I guess. Is that correct?
Mhm.
Okay. Just trying to get a feel for what's going on around us.
So I go over to Dob and I console him.
I want to actually look at the mountain and see if I can see anything controlling them or anything.
Okay, give me a perception check.
10.
I'm liking this dice.
With 14.
Dang,
Pretty cool.
It's making
it's a
me
mountain. There's nothing standing on it. I mean, you see some deer and stuff on the mountain goat.
some deer.
About it.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll go to Dob. And say we need some safe port wherever that is. You
You see him.
we were gonna try your village, but that is not an option.
Yeah, he knew.
Can any of you guys navigate?
And I look at Gwenethil.
Going to.
Gwenethil. Gwen.
Sure. Yeah, I can navigate.
Can you be?
What?
You're our
Look
navigator.
around. Well, we came from that way, so I guess we're going that way. That's the way to safety.
No, you.
That's
Dob-
what I
Dob
got
is gonna
taught.
know some kind of village or I don't know, some big town or something, city. That's not the castle. In the
Croak
area.
always told me where to go.
And Croak taught me everything he knew. He said, so we go that way.
Yeah, you,
And I just
you
went
just point to the front of the ship.
I'll say to Crawl, you spent time with Croak. Did he mention anything to you about the area
What are you
around?
talking about? He taught me everything. We go that
No,
way.
I'm talking to Crawl.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Okay.
right there, and I'm telling you.
I'm not going to
Because
get
I
involved
believe
in this.
fully.
Someone told him to be.
I'm
I
ignoring
know,
him.
but I'm not getting involved between. There's obviously some sort of. I'm just going to let him.
But you know I'm totally wrong.
Yep, but I'm not going to. That's for you to.
Yeah, you know the way he's pointing is just into the mountains.
In the mountains to
That's-
what direction?
Northwest, the same direction you've been traveling the whole time. So you're just gonna continue.
Okay, we're
that
not
way.
going northwest.
Yeah, we're not going northwest.
Why
Um,
not? But
Yeah.
but Croak
give you
taught
the-
me everything he knew.
Okay. Where did we?
I'm going to clean the cannon right now.
What direction did we come into the village originally?
Came from the southeast.
Yeah,
Came from
Heading
southeast.
northwest.
Okay, so we came from the southeast. We went east to the castle. We went west back to the village.
You went southeast to the castle. You went northwest
We
to the
went
village.
southeast to the castle.
Yep.
Wow, really?
So we went to the castle in the same direction we came from originally. The first time we came to the village.
You came from the southwest.
Okay, so we
Yeah.
came in this way originally.
Yeah.
We got the ship. We went southwest to the castle. Did all that
Southeast.
business. Yeah, southeast.
Yep.
Came back northwest.
Yep. There we
Yeah,
go.
you're not going to be navigator.
And I am
getting it all-
dead convinced we need to go straight ahead. And
And you're
just
saying
for
we need to go
perspective,
northwest.
Gwen is saying straight off the bow. That's it.
It doesn't
That's
matter
all
what
she
direction the
knows.
boat's
Does
pointed.
not matter at all which direction the boat's
Yeah.
pointing. Because she knows we came from behind us.
You're not
and we're
navigator.
going straight forward.
So if that means going straight into that tempest storm, that means no. We're not going
Yeah,
there.
we either go into the storm or
We need to figure
Yeah,
out.
she would know that much.
We
She would
need-
know not to go that way.
Yeah, we need to know
Well, that's
more
the direction
about.
you're pointing
We
us.
need to know more about the storm. That was our original intent
yeah.
after going to the kobold lair. So we need to find. Do I know anything about the god that Androl? Do we
Give me a
know
religion check.
Ooh, 19. Where's my religion?
I like your box thing a lot.
And actually,
Me too. It took me a long time. +3, so
22.
22. You know who Talos is, but not much about him. There's not really that much known about him. He's not a good god.
okay. Is there any temples?
No. People that worship him aren't known for congregating and worshiping. They're known for walking the lands and destroying.
And the god
Everything.
that's opposite him?
I mean, every good god would be opposed to any evil god.
Okay.
There's not like a direct opposite.
Yin yang.
I can't
Yeah.
remember. It's been a long time since I looked. Where would I? Do I know what god I serve as a cleric?
I would hope so.
I would hope so too. I haven't really looked.
Is it in your
It's been a while since I've.
Okay.
I
Right, what are we
checked.
doing right now?
We're going.
That's
that
what
way.
I'm trying to decide.
Yeah.
Gwen is convinced. we
I
can go
have
straight
relieved
ahead.
Gwen of her navigational duties.
Good.
Is anybody going to consult the maps?
That's
The
what
one
our
map we
navigator
have.
should be doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I would.
Wait, what? Croak
Yeah, I would
never
imagine
told me
we had
anything
the
about
map.
maps. He said we didn't
What's
need
Can I
maps.
see the map? Do you have the map up still?
He said that.
Yeah, you look for the map. The map's not there.
Awesome. Anybody
Oh,
see
that's
the
right, 'cause he got off.
Because he took off with the map.
Yeah. Do we know of any settlements around here?
I don't.
You know, you were at Beoruna as well, where you started.
Okay. If nobody knows, and I ask Dob, and if he doesn't know, I say we need to go to the place that we know exists. And do I know what?
I know where villages are. I just can't steer there.
So
Need somebody to give me directions.
Okay, so nobody learned navigation. Did I learn navigation? Because I learned.
Nope, nobody was willing
Well,
to teach navigation. The
learned
guy
it
who was
from Croak.
Yeah.
You mean Croak was unwilling to teach anybody else navigation?
Yeah.
I'm still polishing the cannon.
Okay. Well, I think we need to do a little research. So
No.
we need to.
I mean, I don't. Okay, hang on. I don't know what's the deal here. Do we have to roll for this? Because I am doing my very, very best to persuade you guys that I know exactly what I'm talking about. Because I fully believe Croak taught me everything he knew.
Are you going to use a persuasion check?
Absolutely.
All right, go
Let's
for
do
You're very gullible.
and I roll a 17. 16 plus 1.
What do you say to him?
I spent an entire day talking with Croak, asking him all the questions I could think of. He said he taught me how to navigate. He said, we know where we came from, and we know we need to go that direction. That's the way we need to go to whatever to Berun as well.
Destination.
Okay. How many kobolds were on the ship when we first started docking with when we first started docking at the kobold lair?
5.
5.
Yep.
And
Which,
four on
how
the
many
ship now.
how
On the
many
ship
more
now.
do we have now?
We have 4.
we're
There's 4.
What is the only kobold that ran off the ship?
Croak.
Croak.
Why?
Because he was the first. Once we docked, he was
Maybe
gone.
he was hungry. Maybe he wanted to go home.
Maybe you didn't like the
Why did he
captain.
take all of our maps?
Our one
He,
map.
he told me he didn't need
We don't
maps.
know that.
Did you
The
see-
navigator told you he didn't need maps. And you believed him?
He
And
never
you're a
looked
high
at him.
elf?
He never looked at him.
What direction do we go? Not where, not in, what heading do we take? That's a different question than go straight.
That way.
What's that way?
I
Straight
feel like
ahead.
we're still discussing this. His persuasion was a 16
Seven.
plus 1, so what?
Yeah, what does that mean? Against what?
It's a convincing argument. Like,
Okay.
you guys would seem to... Like, he definitely did spend a day with him. You guys
Yeah.
would all know that because you would hear him up there yapping incessantly, asking him questions.
So we're okay. Rather than let's go this direction,
But
what
it's
is that
also
direction?
obvious to you that if you continue on this path, you're going to eventually get into the Tempest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is this direction? Did he ever say that?
He just said we had to go straight ahead. We knew we came from that way, and that was the direction we wanted to go.
Okay, we're not going to the Tempest. There's no nat 20s that can convince me to go straight into a Tempest storm.
Well, right. And I mean, Gwen would know that because we already went. She was
Okay,
there.
so
when we
now
went to the
now we're
Tempest the
going
first time.
towards the Tempest, and there's no villages in front of us.
Okay,
Because we're
well,
going
do you
towards
have
the
an
spine of the
option?
world. Go to a village. We need to land and go to a village. We need some more information about land. We need to find maps. We need to get our bearings.
I'm gonna go down and figure out how many cannonballs there are.
So,
Start hanging out with the cannonballs.
I don't need an exact count. Just trying to get a good feel for
Okay. There's a lot of cannonballs.
all the cannonballs
There's
are
good
and all
amount
the
of
stuff to
cannonballs.
pack.
There's so many
to
cannonballs.
get- yeah.
all right.
Just figuring out
So
where things
let's
are.
go west. We've been traveling northwest for a while now, right?
Yeah.
Let's veer and let's go west, so we're not going to the Tempest, and we'll fly below.
But you don't have to convince us. She's the one
Yeah.
who's fighting you. So you got to have the conversation.
Well, I'm the
with her.
captain,
Yeah,
so
he's
We'll
the
also
captain.
know it is nighttime. We discussed that when we first arrived there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Okay.
night. Okay.
so
Okay. So I suggest, let's fly away from. Let's change direction.
towards not the storm directly,
Okay.
or indirectly, and let's just parallel it, and we need to find a village or a city or something.
Yeah. So we can
And get
can we,
bearings.
can we look down and see if there's any, if we can see any
We'll fly
settlements,
below the
lights,
clouds.
Okay.
flames, any
Like
excessive.
from where you're at, no, there's nothing around.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
We just see darkness.
I'm hungry,
Okay.
so I'm gonna go eat some jerky.
This isn't a very well populated area of the world.
Yeah.
You guys are pretty far north. It's normally frigid temperatures, hard winters. You're in the mountains.
We need to get down from the. I kind of look at Solnar. Gwen is beyond reason. So
we just go south.
We need to get to a settlement.
Yeah, I agree.
We need to learn more about the storm before we go into it again.
Yeah, I agree.
We were both there when we were in it once before. I don't want to go in with not knowing what we're going to. We'll see what we saw. So
Can we
Still trying to
sidebar their
convince me.
conversation? Sure. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay. So I spent time with Croak, and he gave me lots of information.
Yep.
You guys are not hearing this conversation.
Yeah.
Can you bring the map up and give me information
Yeah,
as far
sure.
as what he divulged to
Yeah.
me?
Well, first off, he taught you how to navigate the stars, and he gave you an extra set of, like, he gave you a sextant and a little bit a telescope, stuff like that, so that you know how to both navigate using the sun and using the stars.
Okay.
And so you have that general knowledge for you. You know what you can recall from memory and the map that was provided to you.
So I have a map, right?
Well, no, you don't have. He didn't give you a map. There was only one copy of the map on the ship.
crash course in astronomy navigation. And you knew we were.
So I'm
having-
doing a memory check. Is essentially what I'm
Yeah.
asking
So
for.
give me a.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm just looking for information from you, though.
No, yeah, I know.
okay, fine.
But give me a.
How much information? That's the question.
Just give me a intellect check. Just a straight intelligence check.
Nat 20.
Cool.
Get out. Serious?
Yeah.
That's
You
hilarious.
Another
Uh,
nat 20.
You see
Is that dice
mathematical
weighted?
symbols start going around in the sky above your head as you're calculating trajectories once again and figuring out where you're supposed to go, and remembering exactly the map. So
Person
you
not
know
from the
that
plane
you're
of
kind
this-
of
you
up
know,
here
this plane of
Mhm.
right
existence.
now. You know, he told you. That's where you were coming from. Bearun as well is there. This wasn't actually on the map. Citadel Adbar was. He told you about it, but he doesn't know much about it. That's not a place that the kobolds visited or was supposed to be welcoming to them
Okay.
whatsoever. So you basically kind of have like this section of the map.
Okay.
You know, that way is ice and nothing else.
Do I know what's over towards the Tempest?
Ice and nothing else.
Okay.
That's the tip of the world.
Okay.
It's the North Pole.
So I know that they want to get around people. Do I know of any villages from what he's described, or any?
The only one
any
that you would
population?
know, you know, there's people in Citadel Adbar, but they're not very welcoming to
Right.
outsiders. And there's orcs in Beirut as well, and you know how to get there. And you've heard them a couple of times conversing about Beirut as well.
I've heard these guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. He also knows that there is a settlement not too far, basically, kind of like right in here, but it's a very small settlement.
Okay.
So,
I just want to know what I know.
yep, that's what you know.
So
Nobody
we're-
else knows, though.
We're going west now.
Yeah, that's
Only
the plan.
because the captain said so.
So,
Yep.
give,
Captain.
give me. Give me a perception check to see if during the nighttime you can even tell which way is.
Give your face
Least.
a perception check.
Perception. 23.
Okay. Yeah, you can't really tell from the stars or anything like that, but you know you've kind of been staring at that star. So if you turn a little bit to the left, you'll be going mostly west. And so,
Mostly.
Mostly.
It's a good leader. It's all right. You're doing all right.
yeah, you turn the ship that way, correct for what you feel like is a decent amount of
Pretty much,
degrees,
right.
and start
Okay.
off in that direction. It's beginning to get late.
I come up onto the deck and ask if we're there yet.
Nope. We're still going.
What
We're,
are
we're
the
looking.
kobolds doing?
They are all underneath and kind of gathered together and not very happy.
Yeah.
See low mumbling and quiet conversing.
Do I have enough rapport with them to kind of be consoling, or just kind of hanging out and being sympathetic?
They seem to be amongst themselves and don't really want anything to do with you guys right now.
Gwen is starting to feel. I feel very confused because I really thought he taught me what I needed to know, and though we've made a course adjustment, we're still going straight ahead.
Yeah.
So I feel like we should have gotten there, and I'm confused. So I'm kind of like,
Well, you're now going the right direction. You're
right,
going.
we're going in the right direction, but we're not there yet.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
How far away was this village? Did you guys say?
Nobody knows.
We don't know.
Nobody knows where anything is. So
You know we don't know where we're going.
We're going the right direction, but just how long does it take to get there?
Yes, his logic is sound for his logic. It is.
For,
Yeah.
for,
For
my character's
everything
logic
he's been
is
taught.
Perfect.
We're not there yet.
Okay. I'll head up to the crow's
Pats
nest.
him on the head.
Yeah.
so where are
I keep looking down.
Yeah. So you guys travel west for a few hours. It's getting pretty late into the night. Give me a perception check, Mr. Crow's Nest man.
Late into the night already? It was just light, didn't you say?
Well, it's
No, it's
night.
night.
said it was
Later
Oh.
in the night.
Night.
Okay. Perception? That's a 21 total.
After about 2.5 hours, you do see some lights. You're basically just north of them, and you could barely make it out through the trees. Like, you catch a glimpse of lights, and then as you continue on, they disappear. So, some sort of small settlement.
How big was Beiruna's well?
can't remember.
There was a keep, right?
There's a
Yeah.
castle, yeah.
There was a castle and settlements.
You said it was to the left? To the
Yeah,
right?
so it'd be
Okay.
to your south.
Oh, to the south, yeah. Well, we just passed a
Night.
village
Oh.
over there. You want to go there?
Yes.
That's our destination.
All right, it's over there, so I guess we have to go that direction.
It's
Now.
dark. Can I see you?
Turn.
Okay.
We can see the lights too.
Okay.
Can
so
we see the lights now that
it
he
was
has
kind of
brought
just
us
for
to our-
like a little bit, a section
All right.
or a second, and so you kind of turn the ship
Bring
in
the
that
ship around
direction, and then
Yeah.
eventually you kind of spot it and are able to figure out where it's
Okay.
at and start
Okay.
heading that way.
So let's bring the ship down somewhat
Yeah, as
close to the village, but
As we're
not-
drawing closer,
It's kind of hard to make out what it is at night. It
Yeah,
just looks like
so-
lights.
bring
Okay.
the ship in slow and see
just
if
on
we
the
can-
outskirts,
Yeah, see if we can see what it is.
so we can't see anything from coming in.
Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Hey, Sarah, Sarah.
I'll keep an eye out for anything suspicious because I'm still
In the crow's nest.
in the crow's nest and trying to see if there's any like threat to us or
Yeah, is
blue
it-
light or
okay.
anything.
I'm looking for, is it a castle? Is it a small village? Is
Yeah.
it a city? Is it
It appears
tents?
to be a small village. There's some, with the light appears to be fires in people's fireplaces, just kind of flickering lights from each house.
Okay. Can we?
It's kind of hard to make out anything past the first few houses.
Okay.
though.
So when we
And in the
But
dark,
there are
it's kind
houses?
of, yeah,
can we tell by the look of the houses what kind of race they are?
it's too dark for that, and
Okay.
no, like
if we get in close,
Well, I mean, I would assume that human houses and orc houses would kind of look different.
depends. Like
But
most
we're
of
not
the stuff
close
is
enough to
really
even
old.
see if
That's
it's
up to
dark.
here.
What I'm suggesting is we park far enough away in the trees that we can tell where it is. Park, yeah, dock, whatever.
more.
And wait till morning,
Mhm.
and then approach it.
Yeah.
Either one of us or whatever in the morning.
we
we
can-
don't need
Whatever
to.
the captain says.
I say we stay afloat. Maybe tie off to the top of a tree.
That's a good idea.
Whatever the captain says.
I'm upstairs now, kind of seeing what's going on.
So we found a village.
And I see
We
you
found
come up
something.
and I inform you of what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is where we're at right now. This is what we're doing. We don't know what this village is. We don't know what's going on, but we're gonna check it out in the morning because I think that'd be the safest thing to do. Any thoughts?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's wait till morning.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Everybody goes to sleep.
Now I should
I-
know what this village is, though, right?
Huh?
Is this the one that we saw?
This is probably the village that wasn't marked on the map.
Right. It was,
Yeah.
but it was east of Bjorn.
Yeah, east of
Runes
Beirut.
Beirut, sorry.
Yep.
And I know what type of people these are, right?
No.
Oh, I
No.
don't.
No, this
Just
isn't a place where the kobolds landed.
I
They
see.
just
Okay.
have flown over it before because it's kind of on the track to Neverwinter.
Okay.
So
I will.
Well,
I will trance on the deck and keep watch at the same time.
again, out because I feel like it got hijacked with that. I'll ask him again if he has any input or anything to add from his conversation with Croak about whatever. Because I know that he spent a lot of time with Croak, and
Sounds
Croak
like
was the
he-
navigator.
It's the part in Harry Potter where he's like, "Is there anything you wish to tell,
Tell me.
Very well. Off you go.
So just kind of
We're at a village. I'm just gonna say
okay.
we should probably
You
just
wake up after 100 years.
look at it.
I'm a village analyst. It's a village.
How high are we? We're probably 50. How tall is the tree? I don't know. 50, 100
100
feet on the ground. Okay.
I rolled on that one. You wake up after 100 years.
So is everybody going to sleep?
I mean,
We need
yeah.
we need a
Trance.
lookout.
I don't know. Am I going
Well,
to
and
sleep?
I'll trance on the deck and
Okay.
watch out.
I'm-
do look out.
Okay.
Yeah, I got watch.
Before we go to bed, I make note of the kobolds, and I ask Dob if everything is okay. Is there what's going on?
He looks at you and says,
No. Everything's not okay. Everybody's dead. What sort of question is that?
Well, aside from losing your villages, what are
Yeah.
the kobolds? What do we need? What do you need from us?
We haven't decided yet.
Okay.
Yeah. I went to. As we're talking to Dob and everything, right? I want to make him aware that we're trying to get it all figured out, and that was an unfortunate situation,
Yeah.
and
Whatever.
express sorrow for them.
Yeah. And even though we won't hold it against you or any of the kobolds if you decide to leave us here and take the ship. It was a gift from your chieftain, and as far as I'm concerned, it's yours.
As far as I'm concerned, it's yours. And we're possibly have the same enemy. So we'll see what happens.
Okay. Just know we're allies in this. We're with you.
and he walks away.
Okay.
And goes back to his powwow.
And
They
then
don't
go-
seem to be interested in standing watch at all.
Okay. So,
Cool.
Gwen, you want to
I'll
stand in watch?
actually, I would probably have gone back up to the crow's nest. So I'm gonna say that Gwen goes up to the crow's nest, trances there, and keeps watch.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Then we'll
Okay.
sleep until morning.
I'm assuming Solnar is also going to
Yeah,
stand
he said
watch.
he was gonna stand watch.
So, yeah.
All right.
I'll go to sleep.
Night passes relatively.
The
uneventful.
dragon's warm, so I snuggle up next to him.
The sun rises over the mountains to your east, and the sky starts to illuminate.
Huzzah. Before when I
Is there anything that like as the sun comes up that we see like additional information at all about the
lay the land.
lay of the land, the forest, the village, if we can see it?
Right now, where you guys are at, you're so low that you just see trees. You can't
Okay.
really make the village out or anything like that.
Is there any clearings from where we can see?
Not
As
from what
the
you can
as
see.
the sun comes
You
up,
guys are basically right. I mean, if you moored to the trees, you guys are just like right on top of the trees, so you see.
Okay.
Is
Is
it-
there anything that we can just kind of set down? Is there an opening enough for the ship to be set down?
I mean, by the village there probably is, but right here, no.
Okay.
Like if you wanted to climb down the tree, you could get off the ship and leave the ship there.
is there a
Okay.
rope ladder or anything?
Yeah,
A
there's
rope? Okay.
Jacob's ladders that they can throw over.
Okay, so so I'm gonna go check out the village. You guys stay here, and I'll just be quiet and sneak in, take a look around, and come back see if there's anything to see. And does that sound good? You okay with that?
Somebody needs to scout.
Yeah.
So
somebody
Who's
needs to-
better? Who's got the best scouting?
I can get by without anyone ever seeing me,
You see the dark.
and I'll put the rope ladder overboard,
Okay.
cast Pass Without a Trace on myself, and then head down the rope ladder and go check out the village.
Okay. Cool.
And I'm looking to see what kind of race it is. If it's like a community or like a warband camp, or if they look peaceful, if they look like they're afraid of anything, like they have defenses, weapons, visible traders, just about anything, whatever I can learn.
Okay. Cool.
So,
Give me a perception check, please.
and I'll be doing it as stealthily as possible.
Okay.
Perception check. Come on. 10 plus 4, 14.
Okay. Also, give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom saving throw. Cool. And that's 10.
Cool. All right. You walk to the village, sneakily in the trees, kind of slinking in and out. It takes a little while because you guys parked far enough away so that they couldn't see you. And
It's time to mutiny because I left.
so
Come on, Kev.
You didn't leave yet.
Well, I went.
Oh,
To
I
the
see.
restroom.
Oh, yeah.
So you get to the edge of the village, and you kind of glancing out, and it appears to be a village, just small stone buildings. The fire's kind of put out now, so it's just smoke popping out of the chimneys.
Proceed.
There's you see people kind of walking out the doors and working the little gardens and stuff, maybe picking things for breakfast, that sort of thing.
Humans or
Humans. They are
humans?
indeed humans. And there's a decent clearing, a cluster of 8 houses, and then you see like a little trail that goes up to a hill, and there is this picturesque monastery up on the hill.
Nice. And defenses, weapons,
No, they
or
look peaceful.
signs of commerce or anything.
As a
Like
matter of fact,
stands,
you
fruit
kind
stands
of
or foods, or anything like that.
really want to go check that monastery out.
Okay.
Like it's weird that it's here. That this is. It's kind of caught your interest.
Hag.
Great. Not this place.
How badly do I want to go up there?
Badly.
Okay.
Like you need to go see what's going on with this place.
I will continue up.
I think we just
the-
lost another character.
I'll continue up to the monastery as stealthily as possible.
Okay.
This is where
Prickapee died.
Crispy died.
Yeah.
He's number 3 that died.
Okay, it's a trap.
Yeah. Okay. So you go up. You kind of skirt around the outskirts and hit the trail that goes up this small hill to this picturesque monastery. And it's not like the sun is still kind of dull.
Kevbot remembers.
Dull everywhere else, but it's like just a perfect beam of light is hitting this monastery, and it just seems
Oh
so
my gosh.
I
peaceful.
didn't think we were that close to it.
You hear
I didn't either.
children laughter
You'd think
kind
we
of
would-
coming
Oh, and he's
from
never
the
been
monastery.
here
Yeah.
before. He
Yeah.
doesn't know anything about this.
He doesn't know anything
Okay.
about it.
I don't know anything about it either.
And it's not like they
This
told
was
me.
before I think you even showed
Yeah,
up.
I don't know anything
Yeah,
about
this was
this.
before
This was
you.
hilarious.
And
It was.
He was stewed, right?
And this
Yep.
was, if I saw this place, if my character saw this place, he would know exactly
and
what it is.
both you guys would know exactly what it is, but neither of you guys went to check out the village.
That's awesome.
Anyway, continue.
Anyhow,
Yeah.
So
Keep
we
going.
can we? No, we can't see the village, can we?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
We're just waiting.
Keep
you're just
going.
waiting for me to come back.
Keep going. Keep
Yeah.
going.
Alright.
So
Let it play.
it just looks like the best place to be. Like
we
you
need to kill her off anyway.
really want to be here.
Okay.
You have another character ready, don't you?
You actually
No, not right now.
see the door open up,
Uh huh.
and there's a small child there, and kind of like laughs and gestures for you to come in. You do feel an urge to go and play with that child.
Do I feel? Wouldn't I be suspicious at all?
Nope,
No.
you would not.
All right. I'll head inside, I guess.
Okay.
Prickapee was Ben Shay's character.
As you head inside and pass through the doorway, give
You
me another will saving throw, please.
I think when we
Wisdom.
put this up on YouTube, we need to have like flashbacks of our session with Prickapy, because it is up on YouTube.
17.
Okay. Yeah, you walk through the door, and this child that's gesturing you in seems to instantaneously transform into this wretched old lady, this just terrible being. And it appears that this is more of a giant crypt than a monastery. Everything is decrepit. It's just not a place that you want to be anymore at all. However, as soon as she notices that you notice that, she could feel the spell drop from you. She turns around, and I would like you to roll initiative.
Okay, hang on a second here.
Okay.
I say we get out of here and nuke the site from orbit.
So
There's
there's
only one way to be sure.
Pass Without a Trace would not have interfered with this.
No, this was a spell that's cast on the entire city. It doesn't take her needing
Okay.
to know you're
But
there.
would she have even known I was there?
She doesn't need to. As soon as you walk
Okay.
into the premises around the city, the
Okay.
spell is over the entire city.
Initiative.
So I'm assuming
That
our ship
is
is outside
21.
of the city.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
no.
you guys
22.
She doesn't know.
We're far enough out.
Yep,
Hashtag
22.
22.
Sorry,
Hashtag Captain's Intuition.
Yeah.
See, here that's an 18, but there it's a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
It's
it's
because of the
just 'cause
angle.
this. It's the angle. I think partially.
break it.
I don't know.
No, I think it's because you got the fisheye going still,
Yeah.
or something.
Something.
Anyway, it's an 18,
Oh, too far.
everybody,
Okay, hold on.
and I got a +4 on initiative.
There we go.
Okay.
Here, let's see. Watch when I move it.
Yes.
Little.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a wide angle
Anyway,
GoPro.
Okay. You are good to go first. However, at the
You
beginning of your
are
turn,
dead.
please make another wisdom saving throw.
I'll try a webcam after this and see if it works better.
that's a natural 20.
Nice.
You are not afraid of her presence, and you feel like you can handle your mind here.
All right, how close is she?
She's like right in front of you.
Yeah, give me a second to figure out what I want to do here. I'm going to go straight to daggers.
Okay.
And the boarding party.
Wait a second here. Let me think.
Start rolling for Gwen too, you know.
So my intent was to figure this place out and return.
Mhm.
My intent was and I realized, my character realizes she's been deceived, and I'm in the doorway.
Yeah, with the
I'm going
hag
to
right
take
in
my
front of you.
action to disengage and flee.
So you're gonna run?
I'm going to run.
Okay. Cool. So you turn around and just start running.
I disengage so she doesn't get an attack of opportunity,
Mhm.
and then run as far away as I can.
Okay. So you can move 60
You bring
feet
this
away.
thing back to
Wants
the
to kick
ship.
her
I'm gonna
around.
be
What?
said if he brings this thing back to the ship,
Oh, the hag.
Okay.
we're gonna have some words.
Okay, you got 60
See what
feet.
you do. Yeah.
Is that your speed?
Oh, I thought that was what you
I'm sorry.
I'm just
my
making sure.
walking speed is 30.
Okay, so then your running speed would be
Dashing.
twice that.
60.
You can't actually dash though because you took an action,
Mhm.
and
So
so,
I get
you
30
move
feet.
30 feet.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Her speed is 40 feet. So she catches back up to you,
Mm-hmm.
and she comes in and is going to attempt to scratch at you and bite at you with her jagged teeth.
All right.
So first, let's see. We'll go for the bite as her teeth come in order to stab into your jugular.
All right.
That is a 22.
That's a hit.
Okay, you take 4 damage from that.
Okay.
Next attack is going to be the claw strike. That will miss.
Okay.
Be happy
That was
that
my
one missed,
thought,
'cause that's a lot of
Halen.
damage.
What's that?
Bring
Yeah.
her back to the ship.
It is
Might be a
now
typo
your
in
turn,
that.
sir. And it is clear that she is indeed faster than you are.
If I try to disengage.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if I take an attack of opportunity, does that interrupt like a run?
Dash.
No.
Like, so I could take an attack of opportunity and get out of her claw range.
Can she sprint? That double horse speed?
Yeah, but she can.
So no matter what, she's gonna catch him.
All right, all right. We're
I
gonna
mean,
do
you can just
this.
continue to kite her and take an attack of opportunity. Like, she'll have to move twice her speed in order
Right.
to catch him.
But
so
you-
she would only ever get an attack of opportunity each time you ran away. But you are a good ways away from the ship.
Yeah. No,
So you need
I'm
to
gonna,
stand and deliver or run.
I'm gonna take it to her.
'Kay.
All right. So, short sword attack because she's that close,
Do it.
and
We keep
I
track
don't know.
of
It
hits.
depends on how that rolls out.
all right, I'm just gonna go to the top. All right, we've got
Keep track of hits.
what's my
How many?
bonus here?
Oh, we don't have any yet.
Nope.
Actions.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
so we've got a
73.
this one is a oh shoot, that was a 9 plus 7, so that's 16, and a 26 and a 17.
You're making 3 attacks?
Yes,
Okay.
because I have 2 attacks and then a bonus action.
No. If you take attacks, you don't get your bonus action.
Yeah, well, I get 2 because I'm a ranger, and
Are you-
I get 2 attacks per action,
Yeah.
2 with my sword,
Yeah.
and then as a bonus action because I have 2 weapon fighting, I get the third hit.
Okay, the third one, though, doesn't get your bonus for attack.
Yes, true.
Okay. All right, so you
Oh, so it doesn't get the plus 7 or the
No.
plus 4.
doesn't get the plus 7.
Okay, so I didn't roll that as a third one, saying this is that one. So do you want me to roll again?
That's fine.
Okay.
So 3 hits?
Well,
Sure.
The lowest is 16.
Yeah, so the lowest would hit. So go for it.
Okay. Well, then I've got a. So does the bonus action get the plus 4 then? Because it's 1d6
No.
plus 4.
No.
So it's just a straight. Okay.
Yep.
Which one do you want to call it? So because it's 3, 1, 1, and plus 4,
So you would just add it.
8.
So-
Okay. So that's 5. So that's 13 damage.
13 damage.
Is that right? 5 and 5. Yeah, 13.
Okay. Anything else?
That's my action and bonus action. That's it.
All right.
I can't do anything more.
She is going to, once again, lunge at you with her teeth first, attempting to destroy that delicious neck of yours. And that is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. You take 14 damage on that one.
Dang. All right.
And then a strike with her claws. So she digs her teeth. That one, however, will indeed miss.
All right.
Thank you.
I'll have one.
But your neck's hurting.
Thanks, Thomas.
You got some teeth marks in you, and she's doing quite a bit of damage.
Thank you, sir.
He even peeled it
He
for
even
you.
peeled it for me. What a gentleman.
What you doing, sir?
What does your heart tell you?
Same thing. So we're gonna call gold black as the bonus action. That makes
Okay.
it clear. All right. Oh shoot, bad roll. So we've got a. It's all. Let's see. 5 plus 7 is 12,
That's a miss.
and 12 plus 7 is 19.
That's a hit.
And so then, if the 5 is a miss, then the 4 is a miss.
Okay.
So we'll get rid of.
Okay.
We'll get rid of those, and that one. So
Carry
that's
the
12. So that's 5 damage.
Okay. Going to. This time, she lets out a loud yell. Just the biggest scream ever. And you start to hear commotion down in the village.
I would like to do a perception check to see if I can hear that.
Okay.
Do we hear
Do
that?
I got 15.
I got 20, but not that.
Okay. Yeah, you all hear, kind of sounds like a whistle almost in the distance.
And then I look at these guys and like, what was that?
Don't know. If it gets closer, I say we let it. We
Well,
wait.
can't-
We
can't
wait
see.
and see if he comes back. If she comes back.
You don't think that was a signal or something? What if she's in trouble?
I don't know. I don't know if she had anything. Could fly it up and over.
It is daytime,
Yeah.
so let's go up and over.
All right, Gwen, what are you doing? Your turn.
Yep. Can I do bonus action before I take my action?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cast. Let's see, which one's better of these? I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike
Okay.
on myself as a bonus action, and let's see, did that? Yeah, and my movement does not provoke an opportunity attack, and I'm going to.
Just so you're aware, in the direction of the trail that you took up here is the village where the people
Right.
are coming from.
And I'm going to.
We can't hear those on purpose.
Shoot.
Oh, shit, Batman.
I'm gonna just take off, go full 60 feet, and I don't get the attack of opportunity, and just I'm gonna take off. You said I heard commotion in the village.
Yep.
I'm gonna go, just take off through the woods because that's what I know anyway.
Okay.
And yeah, full speed.
Okay.
And
You take
I'm
off?
out of here. Yep.
Okay.
I'm running. And I'm not going to head toward the airship initially. I'm going to see how far I can get. I don't know dashing that I will not be, that I won't, like, I don't know yet that in dashing I will not get away from her.
Okay.
So I'll take
And
off.
how long does Zephyr Strike last for?
A minute.
Okay, cool. You take off, and she comes right up to you again.
Okay.
Seems creeping me out.
Yeah, right?
And she's
Oh,
also nearly silent moving through the forest.
Okay.
Nearly.
More
And I am too
Is this
because
like the
I've got
Blair Witch
past the
Project or
trees.
what?
She's creepy.
Yeah, I've got.
She
She'll mess with your mind.
She basically deep fried our
Yeah.
our
I don't remember what he was.
All right.
Pixie.
So we did one round where I took off, like I went and she kept up. In that case, I'm gonna turn and
Love they have a
Go for help.
conversation going on. Then.
I'm gonna just
they're
go for
little
help.
world.
Go straight as fast as I can, straight back to the boat,
Okay. So you're heading straight back to the boat?
and screaming and yelling as loud as I can
Okay.
that I need help,
Okay.
because I know I'm gonna get destroyed if I don't. But yeah, and I've got a minute. That's 10 rounds. That's 600 feet.
Well, before the second turn, you guys were talking. What did you guys decide to do?
Gonna fly over.
We're gonna
yeah,
fly
we were
over the
gonna-
village and
We were gonna go up
Yeah.
to see, like, not up and over, but up to see if we
yeah,
can see the village.
I was thinking up and over.
You were thinking up and
yeah.
over?
I'm thinking up and go
And
at
go
least
the
to where we
direction.
can
Like
see
I don't
the
want to be
village.
super high up. I heard a scream, so I
Yeah.
don't want to be like, oh, let's see how far. Like,
Oh,
I think we should be heading.
Yeah.
I mean, we
I
should
wanna-
be
I wanna see the
probably
village.
150 feet height max would be kind of my
Yeah.
thoughts.
Okay, just to
And-
see the village.
And I think
Okay.
as soon as we see the village, we probably recognize it.
Okay, yeah.
And I
let's
say-
do that.
No.
I'll do that
Well-
for one round.
Okay. Well, you guys have
Yes.
one round, so you have 6 seconds to basically react. And so you're not going to
Very well.
cast off the lines, get
Sure.
up, do
Yeah.
all that sort of
Right.
stuff in 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So basically,
Fine.
you guys come to the conclusion we're going to start moving, and you guys move over to the rope and start casting the lines.
Yep.
off. And
Okay.
so that'll
Okay.
be
Very well.
the ship's turn. It will now be yours.
I have a new plan now.
And so the second round, you decided to run.
Yep,
and yell
second round.
and scream.
And I'm screaming and yelling.
It is will then be the hag's turn, and
Mm-hmm.
she is actually going to cut you off, so she can move faster than you,
Mm-hmm.
and so she is going to move up ahead of you, 20 feet, and
Okay.
kind of stand there and stare at you.
Okay, I'm gonna cat and mouse her. I'm gonna just keep running in circles, screaming and yelling, and because my movement doesn't, because my movement doesn't do an attack of opportunity, I will continue to run away from her so she doesn't get an attack of opportunity. And every round, I'm going to cast Firebolt cantrip.
Drop the gold.
If you're running twice, you can't.
No, I'm going
What's
to do
with you and
the
that damn statue?
I can do 30 feet though. I can
You're
still
not gonna be able to stay away from her then, so you're aware. Like
right.
she's gonna be able to
she'll,
get to you and
she'll
attack.
get up to me
and attack.
and attack. Oh, okay.
Like if you decide to only do 30 feet of movement, she has 40 feet of movement, so
Okay.
you're not gonna be able to cat and mouse her that way. Your
Wait.
option is to either continue running or we're gonna go back to fighting.
So if she only moves 30 feet, she can still attack. Do an
She
attack.
can move 40 feet, and that's just her move, and still attack.
Okay.
It's just a
Okay, so
So is
regular
that
move
your
action.
second movement since?
But
He's
if
already
you
done
move
two.
That's the
backwards,
second movement.
if you move backwards
that
the
for sure.
30
Okay.
feet, you would be
Let's
50
keep
feet
track.
away from her, so she couldn't attack that time. But you'd be heading back into the village.
Okay. Yeah. I mean that's yeah. If she's gone ahead of me 20
Mhm.
feet, I will turn around and run back 30 feet and
Okay.
send and try to hit her with Firebolt this time, and we'll
Okay.
see what happens next round.
All right, go for it.
All right. And I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that. 14. I'm gonna call advantage on this because Zephyr Strike allows me to give myself advantage on one weapon attack.
Okay.
Not that I'm getting all that impressive damage rolls anyway, but 5. Shoot, and it's plus 2. So I've got a 14 plus 2 and a 5 plus 2. So 16 and 7.
Wait, so how are you casting Firebolt? Twice?
I'm sorry.
You can't.
I'm doing that all wrong.
Yeah.
Do you mind if we just do that again?
Yep. Just reroll one dice.
Okay.
You can only cast
Firebolt once.
Firebolt once.
So that's 4.
That's a miss.
I can still do the advantage on it, right? Because
4.
Zephyr Strike gives me the ability on one attack during its duration.
It's for your
To-
weapon though. It's not for casting
For-
spells because you cast that on your weapon.
Weapon attack. You're right.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a mess. All right. Yeah, that's it.
What are you doing?
And
Putting more weight on this for you.
she can't get close enough to do an attack, but she can get right up in my face.
Yep. And she actually moves 10. You're 10 feet away from her now,
Mm-hmm.
and a large burst of fog emanates from her body, and you can no longer see
She's
anymore.
got gas.
Right. All right.
Of course.
Have they perceived? I mean, I've been screaming.
So
and
they've
yelling.
heard your yells, and they were already casting off the lines and stuff like that. But it takes a long
Okay.
time to get an airship to move.
Yep. I will. I guess I'll just
Stick and move.
move again. I mean, I will. I will go. Like I saw where she was when she cast the fog.
Mhm.
I'm gonna run 90 degrees from that. Like kind of try to circle around her.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm just gonna do 90 degrees from that 60 feet.
Okay,
Just go for it.
cool. Alright. You get out of the fog after about 40 feet of movement,
Mm-hmm.
and you're no longer, and you move 60 feet. However, since you're running, you're not quiet at all or anything like that. So she knows exactly where you're going. She pops out of the fog right
Even with
behind
pass
you.
without a trace.
She knows where you're at now,
But I have pass without a trace.
but that's not a thing in combat. Like you
Okay.
can't be stealthy running at full speed
Okay.
when she already knows where you're there. If she didn't know where you're at, you'd be good. But that's more of a when people don't know you're there sort of ability.
Okay.
And so she runs right up to you this time around.
Okay.
But you're out of the fog now.
Right.
Where wasn't she 20 feet in front of him?
She's 10
No,
feet
she-
in front of him,
no,
and she
it-
can
that
move
was last
80
round.
feet
Okay.
a turn.
Let's do the math.
Yeah. I'll do the same thing. 60 feet straight towards the boat.
Jason.
Okay.
Is she just keeps right up, or does she try to cut me off again?
Huh? No, she keeps right up.
Okay. How many rounds is that?
This
Are
is
we
now
keeping
5
track?
That's your
rounds.
second
5.
movement.
No.
That's the fifth
This has
round.
been 5 rounds.
Sorry, since he did Zephyr, though, that was their second movement.
No, he's moved
That's-
way more than that.
Oh,
That was the fifth. That was the fifth
Okay.
round since Zephyr.
wow. Okay.
I will. Let's see.
We're gonna get there just in time for him to
I will.
for her tonight.
I can cast it 3 more times.
No, just what?
I
It's
can
fine.
literally-
It's fine.
I can literally
see
cast
you
that
die.
3 more times. Yeah, I'll do it again. Head straight for where I believe the boat to be.
Okay.
The airship, another 60 feet.
All right.
Yep, and I am just booking it.
Okay.
Yep.
She's going to move 30 feet this time, and she's going to stop right there. And I assume you're just running from her, basically.
Mm-hmm.
She goes behind a tree and
Okay.
doesn't seem to move. She's no longer around you anymore.
I do not stop until I get to the boat.
Okay, cool. It took you a while to get to the edge of the village, so by the time you get to the boat, they'll be up in the sky kind of moving, so you could see them. But you hear him yelling and running through the forest.
So we're out of combat right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so we.
Pick me up! Pick
we're
me
mo-
up!
Have you seen the village yet? Have they seen the village?
No, you guys are just like getting into the sky.
Okay.
Nope.
So he's back to us.
Oh.
Yep.
Can I reach the rope ladder, or is it too
Drop
high?
the rope ladder back down.
No, yeah, they can drop it back down.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Drop
we-
it back
okay.
down.
We
I'll,
drop it
I'll
down.
climb up as quick as I can.
Okay.
The village. There's a village. There's like 8 buildings. It seems pretty normal. There's a monastery
No,
beyond it.
no,
Look
you're
at
not
this.
up there yet.
Or no, I'm not up there.
No, you get to the ladder
Uh huh.
and a tree grabs your leg.
Okay.
And I would like you to make an athletics or acrobatics choice.
All right.
Your choice. Dealer's choice.
Is that tree grabbing her?
Athletics. And that's a 21
Nice.
total.
Okay.
We never learned that.
Okay. You kick and kick and kick and kick, and the branch lets go.
All right. And I climb up as fast as I can.
All right.
And I'm there pulling her up. I'm like, what?
There's a village down there. There's like 8 houses, and there's a hag in a monastery.
For a second, as you're climbing up and you guys look down, you see the tree move, and then it just kind of blends back into the rest of the trees. I was grabbing at him.
And a tree
Then I
tried to
grab-
grab me as I grabbed onto the rope.
I grab the rope and I try to pull it up as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And I look at
And they can tell I've been attacked, right? Like I'm cut
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
and
you got big
yeah.
old.
Yeah.
You're
I look
bleeding
at-
out your neck.
I look at Crawl and I say, "You want to try those cannons again?"
No, we're leaving.
I will move over to the and man the gun.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
It's clear as
we know where
tight.
we're at now. So let's relay the
Yeah.
story. Blah blah blah. Hag
Yeah,
dying.
Pericope,
Okay.
blah,
You guys
blah,
are caught
blah.
up now.
No, well,
I
I
have no idea
wasn't
what
here
happened.
for that, so I didn't.
Yeah, but that's okay. So
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing
Just give me a
as
general
you
So,
relay
so
the story? What's the plan?
I
We're-
go over to the
As you relay the story, what do you guys do? I need you to clarify that.
So
we're
my
still
thought
we're
is,
still headed towards the village over.
You're
the
heading
village.
towards the
No,
village?
we changed because we know where we're going.
Yeah,
so
so
I'm
clarify
I'm
what's
not,
going on to
we're,
me. I need to
we're
know.
changing heading. We're not going there. We
Okay.
can get a good safe distance away, but we know where we're at now. So we can, based on this, we can estimate where we
All right,
need
Captain,
to go.
you need to bark orders. What's going on?
Okay, we're changing direction. We're getting out of there. We need to get a safe distance away, and figure out from there where we need to go.
Okay.
I don't know. Right now, we're getting away from this area.
So are you just
I
flying
agree with that.
on top of the trees, or
We're rising in altitude and going
which direction?
still mostly west, but a little more north.
You sure you don't want to send a care package down to that monastery? We are well above it.
I
don't
don't
know.
know what that.
As soon as I got to the village, all I wanted to do was go to that monastery, and as soon as
Yeah.
I got in the door, there was this
I don't
ugly
need to be in
hag.
any kind of range of that.
And I do. If there was some kind of spell, I do not want to go back there. Not anytime soon.
What direction was it?
I know generally, right, which direction it was, or did I get totally
You got
turned
on-
around on
right.
the crazy?
You were
back?
running back, so you got an idea. I mean, you all know the village is west. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
that's where you guys parked at.
The
Yeah,
village is
so we were
west of
going.
us?
We
Yeah.
were going west.
And then we had to turn around and
Yeah.
come back and then wait.
Yeah.
And then,
So-
so you guys came back, you saw it south, and then you kind of looped back around.
Yeah. Let's
So
get.
we were going west, and then we passed it and we came back. So if we
were
go
east of it.
continue going west, we're leaving the village, right?
Right.
Because
Yeah,
we
you'll
turned
pass the
around and
village.
came east.
No,
No, because we came in to the west side of the village. Because we passed
Yeah,
it in the
we
night and we
passed it,
turned
And
around.
we turned around. So
Yeah,
So we were on the
east
west
you
side
guys-
of the village.
So you guys came in from the north because you couldn't see it by the time you had passed it. He
Okay.
called out.
All
You
right, so
turned
we
back
came in from the
around.
north.
You came in from the north.
Sure.
You saw the lights. You landed on the outskirts.
Okay.
So,
So
the-
now
you're
we're going
just-
northwest
Okay.
to get
Yep.
away from it.
Yep.
Okay.
cool.
All right. So, and then knowing that we're going away, I go down to Krull and I say, okay, we're not going to deliver the care package I wanted to deliver. You can come back up.
I will try to recover on the deck. Once I've kind of collected myself, I guess I'll take a little trance or something. I can't. I don't have any potions to heal myself, so I know I just need a rest. So I'm
Okay.
gonna rest.
All
Can
right.
you take a short rest?
I'll take the full 4 hours.
You can't.
I can't.
You can only do that once every 24 hours, and you guys have literally just woken up. So
Yeah.
that's not going to happen. You
Okay,
can take a short
short
rest, and that's it.
Short rest.
Okay, so I know based on our previous travels into this place here that we are close to Baruna's well.
Well, yeah, you're not
so-
far away. Within the day, you could probably make it, and you know the trail now that goes to that city. You know that there's a trail that goes directly from there to
Yeah.
Beirut as well. So if you get far enough west and then travel back south, you
Yeah.
would know you can hit that trail and just fly that
And
trail back.
what did we do there? I forget. Was that the where we interacted with the city guard and all that? What is Baruna?
No, that's where the orcs are.
Oh, that's where the orcs are.
How much health do I recover? I'm a little confused by this. Is it 1d10 per level?
So you can roll. So you have a batch of hit dice. You can
Right.
roll as many of those as you want, and then they're removed from your pool until you take another long
Got
rest,
it.
and then you can restore them by rolling a d6, I think, and then you determine how many you get back from that roll.
Okay, I'll do 2.
So Anagai, do we go back and try to rest with the orcs or figure something out with the orcs?
I think that would probably be the.
We don't have Bowen, who is kind of king of the orcs at this point.
Yeah. They know that we went after him.
Or we could trace our way back to whatever city we were at too. We don't have to stop at the orcs, right? We know where we're at now. That was kind
Yeah.
of the goal, right? We need to get a bearing and we need to figure
Yeah.
out where we're at.
Yeah, we know where we're at. If we know where that, okay. So the keep with the orcs, and then we went. Where did we go from there? I'm trying to backtrack.
So we went
that
from the
did.
Baruna's well.
Mhm.
Okay, Baruna's well to the village with the hag.
Mhm.
To continuing to the
To the
Kobolds.
mountain.
To the mountain.
to the mountain with
Yeah.
the cave, and then we went up to the mountain into the caldera,
Yeah.
into the holes.
And now
and then-
we're back
okay.
to the
So,
hag.
so if we go to what was it?
Baruna's well.
Beirut's.
Beirut's
Beirut's Wells.
Either go there or we can go.
Do we want to go back there with the? We don't really have good news for them.
Yeah, that's true. So
And Davin, or is it no
Bowen.
Bowen? We don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, we don't know what happened to him. So,
They may not. I mean, I wouldn't mind.
but we
knowing.
know using these we can find a larger city settlement or something, and then we can kind of regroup. That's my thought.
Yeah. So you're saying go.
We backtrack to wherever. What was the city that we were at, where we interfaced with the city guard or whatever,
Oh yeah, where was that city?
The city guard.
or the
Did we interact with a city guard, or was that
No.
another?
was that the
No,
other?
you guys never did a city guard thing with me. Beirut as well is where you started.
No.
we didn't. I don't think
What
we
am I
did.
thinking of then? Maybe the.
You're
Something
thinking
from
of
Last
the
Quest.
yeah the. I think it was the
Okay.
last quest.
All right.
Yeah, because I mean, we can go back to Barunas Well, and
That's right.
yep.
Yeah.
So what's your guys' plan?
Yeah.
Um,
We'll go back there. That's the only place we know
Yeah.
right now. We don't have any maps. We need maps.
and we have a
That's our
big old horde. We can
we can
we
do
can
something.
give them
Compensation.
yeah.
So,
Restart their
What's our
lives.
overall objective now?
We don't know right now. I have no
Yeah.
idea what we
Well,
need to do, where we need to go. I don't know
the-
what we need to do
the
to trigger
main-
the next sequence.
Yeah,
and
the
what
main
we need to do.
the main thing
we need to
do
get
is-
bearings and
is
figure out.
our goal is Androl's mission.
Yeah,
Fine. Okay.
Because
but other than flying
I
into the
don't have
storm, I don't know where to go at this point.
Okay, and we were seeking bearings. We now have
Yes.
general bearings.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
we know
know-
general
So-
bearings.
we know
at that
kind of where
point-
we are. But now we need to get some maps so we can find a place where we can figure out why this tempest is doing what it's doing.
Do we? So why do we need maps though to do that? I mean,
So we
don't we
can-
know where we're going now?
We need to. Well,
Right,
I
but
was
we only
thinking
have
we need to
a
find
little-
like maybe some maybe a temple or a monastery or something that we could talk to a cleric.
Without a hag.
Yeah, without a hag.
Feels
to find
like
a little more information.
Feels like a side thing. I think I'd rather. It seems like something we should just go for where we know.
You just want to go straight
Go to
into
the
the storm.
I think we should go for wherever we think Androl is. If that's
you guys
the
could
goal.
clearly take him.
Huh?
No.
Bad idea.
Yeah.
Because we'll get destroyed just like last
Yeah.
time.
Our ship will be blown out of the sky and we'll all die.
Okay. So
And
so then
Chris
we-
has no qualms with killing us.
do we
all.
know who Androl is? Should we?
We know we.
You don't know who he is.
Right. Do
You
you
never-
guys know who he is? Can we find out more info on him and maybe find a weapon that's more effective
We
on him?
That's exactly. That's what we're trying to find out.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
And
you were specifically saying maps, and I was
Am I
saying,
allowed
oh,
to be
sounds like we
having
know
part
where
of
we're
this
going.
conversation?
And so,
Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
we
because
don't-
short rest. I'm not.
Yeah, we don't know the area. We don't know what villages are around. We
Yeah.
don't know what temples are around. Our job is as a cleric, I want to speak to somebody that knows more information about Talos and how he has this ability with the Tempest, and if there's anybody that knows a little more information, somewhere we can start. Like you said, a weapon that we can use to kill him, anything that we need, because we know going straight to him right now, we would get decimated. So we need a little
It's
more
actually not
information.
that bad.
But
Being decimated. You just lose 1/10 of your stuff. That's what decimated means.
so orcs.
So
we
it's
know
really
who
not
we
like
know
that.
who the orcs are, right?
destroyed.
I know of a monastery.
We have interacted.
Shut
with
up.
You guys know who they are.
With these orcs, yes.
I just found it.
Hold on. So you guys know who the orcs are, and from the information you've received from the orcs, are you inclined to think you would get information about Androl from them, or does it seem like they probably don't have any
I wouldn't
history with
I
them?
think they would have much information,
No.
but
Okay.
they would probably have maps to get us
Uh,
more village or cities or anything around the area.
We could head to this other castle.
What
Why are you
other
looking at
castle?
me?
I don't remember
You
what it's
have
called. I don't remember what it's called.
What's the castle called?
Adbar.
Oh, that one.
You guys wouldn't know what it was.
No.
We
I
could
don't know what
head
you're talking about.
to Adbar.
Do you say that?
Yeah, I'm saying we could head to Adbar.
What is
what's
this?
Adbar?
It's a castle.
What are you guys talking about?
Do you know? I thought you said you didn't know the area. Do you know?
I didn't say that.
Oh, I assume.
The kobolds
But he.
Oh, I didn't know if you had any information.
around are like, Adbar, don't take us there. No, they'll kill us. We went off if you're going there.
If
What's
you guys
Adbar?
want information about Androl on potential weapons and information.
What is-
These people are not good people, I agree. But if we are able to get advantage on them, we may be able to just torture out some information.
That sounds evil.
So what are these people at this castle?
I'm not sure.
Dwarves.
I know that they are.
Dwarves?
They're dwarves.
Stubborn dwarves.
Stubborn dwarves.
Yes.
Dwarves are
Well, half of
usually
us are
stubborn.
elves.
Yeah. So,
So
We got a lot of money.
we got a lot of
they
money.
have a
Dwarves
lot of money
like money.
and a giant golden
statue.
What's the statue of again? Tell me it's a dwarf woman.
Do we remember? What's the
So
Waterboarding for the win.
I don't.
Let us off if you're going there.
I'm inclined to go.
I'll risk the
How-
force.
How close do you guys feel safe getting to that castle?
If that's where you're going, just bring us somewhere with civilization.
There's a village back there.
With a hag?
Very well.
No, we're
I'll
not
risk the hag.
We're not gonna drop you there.
Did you guys know there was a hag there?
Well,
Yeah,
once we
well,
saw
we
the
told-
village,
Yeah, once you told us the story,
we didn't see the
we
village
didn't know
before
it
you
was
went.
there.
So once we
Right.
saw the village and the monastery, we
Remind me to
recognized it.
ask you whenever we land to check out villages if there happens to be any chance of something that's going to kill me
Yeah.
at the village that you might possibly know about.
I didn't even think about it. I didn't know we were that close.
Yeah,
to
we
it.
didn't know where we were, so. Okay. I'm
All right,
inclined
Adbar. At least we
to
know
go
it's
that-
bad.
So, yeah, we know
so
going
bad
in
the
there
kobolds
that,
don't like it.
and we have lots of gold, and
That
if they're
sounds like
dwarves,
How bad
Adbar's
can
kind
dwarves
of,
be?
yeah.
that
Who
sounds
knows?
like Andorol's kind of
Elves,
place.
elves, yeah. I mean, but if I bring a peace offering, I could probably talk to them. I would recommend you guys stay back, though.
Sure.
If they're not good dwarves. I mean,
So we're going to Adbar?
Me and Kral could
Or are
probably
we still
go.
talking about it?
I'm voting go to Adbar. If
okay,
anybody's
but
terribly opposed to it,
Yeah, the kobolds are
Speak
opposed
up.
to it.
Do we want to
we
drop
should
them off?
probably let the kobolds off somewhere decent at least.
They want off here now.
If
We
that's
said
where you're going,
civilization.
there's nothing in between here and there. We'll risk the village.
How far out of our way is it to drop them off at, I don't know,
their village.
Beiruna?
Well, we don't want to take them back to their village.
Yeah.
That's where all the creepy guys are. This or going to Beiruna is the
Yeah.
only options for whatever it's called for the
Okay.
kobolds.
How is it that
And
you
they
know
just
so
lost-
much
what
about
direction?
this place?
What direction is the castle?
Southeast.
Southeast.
Southeast. So Bayrunas Well is southwest,
Yeah.
right?
So that's
Opposite
kind of
direction.
At this
opposite
point, yeah,
direction.
it's less than a day's travel southwest.
Less than a day's
Like
travel
you could make it
What's
as a day.
what's a kobold relationship with the orcs? Are they?
Would
in
we know
general,
that?
Would we know?
So
those-
Bayruna's
What do you guys?
Well
I'll ask
is
the kobolds.
a special place where the orcs aren't openly hostile to everybody. Normally, orc tribes are,
Okay.
and so they're kind of a specific tribe, and
Okay.
so
All right.
they haven't had any dealings with them before.
Let's fly the ship half a day towards Beruna, where we're there within a half a day's walk.
Mm-hmm.
We can drop them off because they don't want to come with us. There's no way we can convince the kobolds to come with us
We'll
to
die.
Adbar.
You'll get boarded, and if we're hiding on the ship, they'll kill us. We have a common ground living space, and so we don't get along very well. They like living in mountains. We like living in mountains.
Okay. We will.
Our peoples have warred a
Fair
lot.
enough. Fair enough. Okay.
We are flying a kobold ship.
There's that too.
It's a ship. How do they know it's a kobold ship?
Will they know it's a kobold ship by looking at it?
Probably not. We're the only group that had ships. Kobolds don't really have them. We still well clear that place.
Okay.
All right. I say we drop them off half days, march out. They can go to there and figure out what they're going to do, and then we'll head to Adbar.
Okay.
That sounds reasonable.
Can we man the ship? 4 of us.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess
Do I
can
trust
try
you at the helm?
navigating.
Yeah. Do I trust you as a navigator? No.
Well, I just want to know how he knows
Um,
so much about Adbar. Nobody ever told me about Adbar.
Yeah. So I'll ask, where did you hear of Adbar?
A friend?
So should we turn the ship to the direction?
So do
where
I
we
do I
converse?
kind of, if he's being cryptic, do I,
You would have reason to
I would have
wonder
reason-
why he's being
right,
cryptic.
but knowing that I saw him with the navigator, would I, and several times, would I just kind of put the pieces together?
Yeah, and it's clear
okay.
all of the kobolds have an innate knowledge of Adbar. They might not know how
Yeah.
to get to it, but they
But I mean,
know
as far
what it
as
is.
what he learned from Croc, what?
Croak.
Croc.
Crotch.
He's writing that down for a new name.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
I would
Quality
think I would
entertainment right there.
I would know enough to just put the pieces together that he's bringing this out and
Yeah.
he's spending the
You
time.
can see it now.
So
Crotch does a double-armed attack.
so okay. Any objections?
Nope. Sounds
Okay.
like a plan.
So
Get it going.
head a half a
John.
days out of Bayruna's Wells, and drop off the kobolds.
Okay.
Cool. Hey, Crawl, would you be willing to help out our navigator a little bit, since you seem to know a little bit more about it?
Crawl?
I feel like
yeah.
instead of talking, I would probably just head over to the helm and just turn the ship in the direction it needs to go and start going that
Well,
way.
navigators don't pilot the ship necessarily. But
I
okay.
feel like that's kind of what I would just.
I'll allow it.
I didn't
So-
ask you, but your passive.
So are you
If
doing it
accepted
before they
is-
drop
is
the
noted.
kobolds off?
Yeah.
Huh?
Are you doing it before they drop the kobolds off?
What do you mean?
We're going towards.
We're going
We're
towards
gonna
Bayruna's
go
Wells.
Oh, you guys were already heading that way. You
Yeah.
guys were on the trail
So he's flying.
Okay.
flying there.
Okay.
So,
So we're going towards Ruinous Wells.
okay, so you guys fly for half the day. You get to a spot that you recognize would be a pretty short walk to Bayarun as well. You can't see it in the distance yet, but you get to the spot where you fought the ogre originally. You see the overturned cart on the trail. It doesn't appear like anything's walked this way since you guys. You see the remnants of what used to be the aquarium, and you see the cave off in one direction. And figure this would be a good spot as any to drop them off.
Okay.
We're here. Do
Last
you guys
chance.
want to do any looking? Because we flew all this way.
We know
There's
this.
nothing here.
We know this area pretty well. We came from here.
Very well.
This is the beginning of our journey. So
All right.
we land the ship and I tell Dob, we'll be back once we go to the castle.
We won't be
Okay.
here.
Do you?
We're not gonna survive here. You say there's a village that way?
Yeah, Brunus Wells.
Okay, we'll try it out. Good luck. Have fun at Dunbar.
Same to you. Adbar.
Adbar.
Dunbar.
And
Okay.
they all get off the ship. They take some supplies with them. They take a bit of the rations. They don't bother with the gold. It doesn't really mean that much to them. They do take a few of the weapons, so a dagger here or there. Kind of get themselves ready, get a little traveler's pack going on, and
So how many days rations
Papa?
did they take?
they just took between them. So it was for a full crew of days rations. So they just took 2 days.
2 days.
Yep,
Okay.
and that'll last them for a while.
Right. Which way? You said southeast? Towards Adbar?
I'm just gonna take the ship off and start heading that way.
Okay. Well, give me a piloting check to get it off and going.
It's buried in there.
What is that?
18.
Okay.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, right. We're all like,
It looks good up there, but
The only
we're
person
like-
who gets bonuses for piloting check would be you.
Oh, you changed
First captain.
Yeah.
All right.
Been
Yeah.
that all night.
yeah.
You get the ship going off and starting to move in the general direction of Castle Adbar.
And I'm off work till Tuesday.
Yay!
you. You have like an alarm set. Like, yes, freedom. Okay. Yeah, we're heading. I'm heading.
Towards the
taking us to Adbar.
Okay.
That's where
Cool.
we're going.
All right. You guys begin your journey towards Adbar, and I feel like there's only 15 minutes left. And so,
Did
think a good a spot as any
Okay.
to call it for a night. You leave the kobolds off in the distance. They are walking towards Bayarun as well. which is a short half day's walk from probably this location here. You know that there's at least no ogres around the area in order to kill them. And so you send them off, and they begin their journey, and you guys begin yours.
And I feel sad.
And now the other group is going to be the kobolds.
Nope, they will not be kobolds. They will not be anywhere near this location. And so, yeah, thanks for joining us tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. A little bit more hands off for me. I'm trying not to railroad everybody, and we're seeing where they're going. So, rolling with the punches. So, that's kind of the plan. So, look forward to hanging out with all of you guys Friday when we'll be playing with the other group at our new remote location. And so, be there or be completely and totally lame.
Yep.
I was gonna change you.
Oh well.
I
You
hope
know
you enjoyed our shenanigans. I'm sad I did not get to kill Gwen. I thought for sure
Almost.
I would get 2 kills with that hag. I was very disappointed that didn't happen. But
2 kills.
I'm glad I
One
tricked the party, not realizing that was where they were at. So I was pretty
That
stoked
was
about
awesome.
that.
That was pretty good.
So,
And you both are like, no!
everybody have yourself a good night, and
And a Merry Christmas.
I mean, yeah, that's exactly.
we'll see you Friday.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace out.
Ciao.